The following has been brought to you by SJP World Media.
Here we go then. War Games, Survivor Series 2023, watch along, and the first time me and Mr. Matt Lewis are working together. There could be a War Games after this, we'll find out. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing very well, thank you, Benny. It's our first time working together as a tag team. It's also actually, ironically, we actually have a little bit of, we've got a little bit of before and after already between the two of us, Benny, because you are part of the Gameplay Junkies team, and of course I'm part of the Game Junkies team.
Oh, okay. I was not aware of this. I'm not going to lie.
We got very similar tastes in awesome team names. So maybe we'll have a little collaboration in the future for sure on that side of things.
All right, cool.
But in any case, welcome everybody to SJP's Watch Along. You're all good, Chris. You're all good. You're all good, Chris. You're all good. Welcome to SJP's Watch Along of Survivor Series War Games from the Rosemont Arena in Chicago, Illinois. As Benny said, I'm the magnificent Matt Lewis, and we are excited to have all of you along for the ride this morning now, technically here in the UK, of course.
Yes.
I say this literally has come around 18 hours ago. Benny came up with this idea.
I've been meaning to do one of these for a long time. Obviously, you guys did like WrestleMania and stuff. Obviously, I just never had, I was risking it staying up anyway. But now I'm not doing anything tomorrow. A little bit of backstory is the fact that I was going to do this from downstairs, because behind me is a bedroom essentially. My other half, unfortunately, she has work tomorrow very early. Unfortunately, the laptop I have doesn't have enough USB ports because the camera is shocking on the laptop. So I wanted to use the one I'm using now. And obviously I have a mixer which has a USB interface, and I have a mouse because the trackpad doesn't work. I just didn't have enough USBs basically. So I'm upstairs. She evicted the other half. No, fair enough. She actually gave it up so we could do this. So I appreciate that from her. I just want to put that out there.
I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to my husband as well, because he was going to watch Doctor Who when he got home this evening, and he hadn't had a chance to see it yet. So he's going to see it in the morning.
Oh, no.
He was going to watch it in here. So I've taken TV, and he's,
I know what I want to watch the Doctor Who thing, but to be honest, it's a case of I've not really watched anything past Matt Smith after the 50th anniversary, where it came sort of all full circle. I tried Capaldi and I couldn't quite get into it, so it's just he might be very good. Me personally, I couldn't get into it, mate. So But I feel
Well,
like I have to.
I can't get into Quantum Leap, so there you go, fair enough.
Oh, well, there you go. How dare you? But goodbye, Matt. We are going to remove Matt now from the show. No, I'm only joking. There we go. There we go. I like
I've
it on
never
air.
been cancelled before on my own show.
Oh, mate.
Hell.
Watch back a episode of Chain Wrestling. I don't know. I think it was their third or fourth live show. I was invited on, and within literally 3-4 seconds, I offended Mags, and he kicked me off the show. It was like, oh, I was gone. So I came.
That's actually quite. I've just seen some. We've got a pre-show in the background. I've just seen a crowd. At least one on the crowd is outside the arena. A sign saying "Spank me, mammy."
Oh, where's it say?
Someone in the crowd. Someone in the crowd outside the arena has got this big yellow sign that says "Spank me, mammy."
I tweeted it earlier. The best sign I saw from SmackDown was "I missed myself." Was a great sign in the crowd. I don't know if you saw that, Matt. I reposted it on Twitter at Benny Mac. Not Twitter. It's X now, isn't it? I keep getting it wrong.
No, all good.
Right, before we get into some of the stuff we'll chat about. Well, the pre-show's on. I only watched SmackDown earlier, to be fair. I haven't actually seen Raw this week, but they're obviously. I don't know where you're at on. I've got Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar on my screen right now.
Yeah. We're back. We've just flicked to Women's World Championship on my screen as well.
Awesome.
Yes.
So at least our streams are in sync. At least that's brilliant. Do you want to jump in the chat quickly? We've got a few people saying hello, and then we'll get into a few topics before we get into the thing.
I'll bring them up. We've got the boss is in. Obviously saying let's go war games. Absolutely.
War games.
Graham, my tap on a good cop bad cop says evening gents, just watching the last season of Coupling, but we'll join you closer to 8 PM start time. So that'll be when it kicks off.
Is that the old BBC TV show Coupling? Is that what he's on about? Because if it is, the last season, once Jeff left, it wasn't that good, to be honest. But yeah, moving on.
I will take your word for it, sir. I'll take your word for it. He's just doing Dexter, to be fair, so it's all good. Hope you've got plenty of coffee, Matty.
You drinking coffee,
buddy?
I'm loving the Xbox mug as well. I've got it isn't ale. It's just it's Coke Zero, just in a festival.
You can't be otherwise. You can't be otherwise. It's all good. And obviously, boss one more time saying, "Hey fellas, good to have a boss around. We will obviously do our best. Thank you for watching." And we obviously we're seeing the trailer for Damage Control at the moment. I'm liking this new expanded Damage Control. They've already got the new Asuka shirt as well, which is quite impressive.
Right.
And
well,
Graham
I'll tell you what,
by the way, as well.
Yeah, it's no good without Jeff. Yeah, Welsh Jeff. He's absolutely hilarious, man. It's a great TV show. I didn't watch it till probably a good 10 years after it actually finished, in fairness, but it was on Netflix many moons ago, so I watched it. Since you mentioned Damage Control, I was going to save this for a little bit later, but since we're here,
sure.
Is Bailey technically? I mean, technically she's still part of Damage Control, but how much longer is the question? Because I feel like the stuff that's happening, this is not hers anymore.
Well, I was discussing
that's how I look at it.
I was discussing this earlier, and I think tonight they turn on her, and they basically leave her to be sacrifice her, literally. Like, basically, they abandon her in the war game structure.
You reckon Bailey's going to start then, and then maybe the rest don't even bother?
No, I don't know. That, do you know what? That would be different for sure.
Because if you leave the cage, you forfeit the team, don't you? Or do you mean they'll just beat her up because of what
they basically leave her to get destroyed by her 4, and then they'll leave, and then obviously she'll get pinned, and then they'll just walk away. Dakota.
Okay. Possible to do. Good. I will say, Shotzi, the new look is quite cool. I get that, but like this crazy aspect of herself that she's trying to play. I was watching her on SmackDown, and they opened up the show, and then like as soon as she got given the mic, she started going all like crazy. My logic is, if you're going to play this crazy sort of you've broken me character, I feel like she should be in the corner, maybe just like rocking or talking to herself or just acting weird before you even get on the mic, because it like she almost just like turned it on. Nah, I'm weird, and then gave the mic back, and she seemed a bit. I don't know. I want a bit more from the character. Is what I'm getting at. I want a bit more of the. If you're going to do it, do it.
Sometimes less is more. Sometimes, but I do get your point.
Well, it's just, if you watch it back, just like she's sort of stood there like with Charlotte and Bianca Belair, and then she's given the mic, and then she starts acting crazy. Then it's like I would have bought it more if she was maybe pacing or something in the background. You know, I'm not going saying full Mankind and rock back and forward, but just something to give you that inkling that something might be a bit loose up in the old noggin. So
yeah,
that's just my opinion.
I think that's fair enough. I mean, it is quite exciting. We've got a 4-person War Games at 4-on-4. We've got a 5-on-5 later on, obviously. You would think the men would main event tonight, which means the women will be opening a show, which is not a problem, obviously. But I mean, the women have rightly got themselves to the point in this industry where they can main event or they can open, and nobody has a problem with it. I say that as someone who watched Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, and Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 35, and watched people walking out before the match finished.
Well, that's not you don't want that, do you? If you, especially WrestleMania, the ticket prices. Well, not even WrestleMania, ticket prices in general are not to be sneezed at. To be fair,
no, I mean me and Graham, we paid good money. I would say no, it wasn't the big. It was restricted view seats, but that means you can't see the stage. You can see the ring fine. So, but that's sometimes restricted view for WrestleMania is always good. Oh, hello, Graham in the chat. I will explain this momentarily.
Okay.
The fantasy booking is the Swamp Monsters come to ringside to support Shotzi in War Games. Now, when we were at WrestleMania weekend, we attended Orange Cassidy's Doing Something or Whatever, which was his own little indie show he put on. And I do believe Shotzi Blackheart, as she was known back then, was in a 4-woman lumberjack swamp monster battle royal, which had swamp monsters around the ring, which were just indie wrestlers, obviously, in swamp monster costumes. It was hilarious. It was wonderful. It was wonderful, but it's sort of camp stuff you want. Booker T wearing a interesting combination of coat and scarf right now. Thankfully, I can't hear him. He is on mute. Graham is saying this ticket price is ridiculously expensive and won't be going at the moment, even though I'm only under 3 hours away. Ali Catch, Chris Statlander, and Paige's mum, Sweet Soraya, were in the match. Yes.
She should just be known as Paige's mum. That should be a wrestler name, I think.
Sweet Soraya is quite. In fact, Zach Zodiac, who was now nothing to tell that school here, the former CXW champion, today flew to America.
Oh, okay.
I've got a feeling he may be joining AEW.
Okay.
Which would be huge because he was always told he wasn't going to be good enough to wrestle for the big company. Either way, Zach, go do us proud. Go do UK proud, mate.
Interesting. Very much interesting, wasn't it? Well, let's we got to talk about this of where it is. It's got to be talked about. CM Punk, obviously, this is making the rounds pretty much for the last month. I would say even more in the last couple of weeks. Obviously, with this being in Chicago and stuff. First of all, do you think he will be there? Second of all, well,
do we care?
Say second of all, well, I think there's obviously money to be made there. I mean, I don't really know what's going on in AEW, why he keeps getting kicked out every 10 minutes. He's only there for half hour and then he gets kicked out again. I think there's just I think there's still money to be made with him, to be fair. Obviously, it just depends on what his actual attitude is like in the locker room after the fact. Yes, because he will get, if he does turn up tonight, he's in Chicago. It'll be amazing to see him back in WWE as a WWE fan, but like you said, do you want to see him? Is what I'm getting at.
Well, as somebody who, dipped and dived a little bit when it comes to Mr. Brooks, when he left WWE, went to AEW, when hiatus came back to AEW, had a show created for him, had to be physically restrained from attacking the owner of the company before he was actually fired. it's messy. It's messy.
Yeah,
From what I can tell, from what I can tell, WWE's position is, and it hasn't changed, is that not right now. Not right now. Is their current position, and that may be a smokescreen. Because let's face it, if you were gonna bring CM Punk in, you wouldn't tell people.
No, there is that. You want the surprise, obviously, in the shock value or whatever. But yeah, a mate of mine the other day was saying about like, oh, I wish they hadn't told us that Randy was coming back, and I'm like, dude, they had to, because if they were anywhere else, maybe not, but because they're in Chicago, 100%, they are like, oh, we've got a mystery partner first, Cody's team. Oh, and we're going to be in Chicago. Oh, and CM Punk's no longer working for another company. I wonder who. So, in order to like save Randy, maybe some booing, not because they don't like him. It happened to Rey Mysterio in the Rumble a few years ago when everybody assumed it was going to be Daniel Bryan coming out last, and it wasn't.
Rumble 2014.
Yeah, so it was nothing to do with Rey Mysterio. It was because the fans wanted something. They wanted Daniel Bryan at that time.
Can you believe that was 9 years ago?
It's insane, isn't it, mate? My daughter's 9 years old. She was born that year, so it's absolutely freaking insane. But my point is, if you didn't imagine they still didn't announce it, and you had this mystery partner in Chicago for War Games for Cody's team, I just feel like Randy would have been booed out of the building. So I think it was the best way to do it, really.
Graham saying it'll be good for the next episode, Good Cop, Bad Cop 2. Yeah, because I'm going to have things to say about it for sure. I am just going to float this theory I've been thinking about for the last day or so. Imagine if Randy gets attacked backstage and doesn't make it out.
Oh, mate, that would be absolutely...
Because he's got a history with Punk.
But, I mean, well, there is that as well. I mean...
In fact, he beat Punk at Mania.
Yes. My thing is, like... I as a fan, like, I just think it would be cool to see him back in WWE. Would it last very long? I don't know. The initial, like, maybe couple of months would be cool, but it's as long as he can fucking keep his ego in check, it could be a very lucrative couple of years for Punk and the company.
The thing is as well is that WWE is very different now than it was 2 years ago.
Absolutely, 100%.
Because WWE is not run by Vince McMahon anymore.
Yeah, so this is why I think there's maybe a slight chance that it could happen, is what I'm getting. Whether it's tonight, I don't know, but I'm just,
The entire creative is run by Paul Levesque, aka Triple H, to you and me. There is a lot that can happen, for sure. I personally think that it would be more of a surprise tonight if he didn't show up.
We'll see what happens, I guess. I don't get me wrong. I probably will pop like a like a school kid if he does. Only because I mean, I don't get me wrong. I tuned into AEW when it first started, and I just couldn't get on with it. And obviously, I tuned back in when he made his debut, and so it was a cool moment. But just the other shit that's followed. I mean, I don't really know what's happened. I remember seeing that post. I can't remember what event it was, but CM Punk calling out some of the VP's bullshit live there, and then sat next to the owner of the company. And I'm like, Tony Khan should have just shut that down. If that wasn't meant to be heard and it wasn't a storyline, why in the hell the owner of the company sat right next to him allowed that to carry on? He should have just stopped him there and then. So
I've said multiple times that that he needs to have several other people, actually running things. I don't mean people who are wrestling in the ring. When you need people, someone to actually be the CEO, someone to be the booker. So he needs a team of people to do the booking. He's doing everything. He's spreading this way too thin. It's not a healthy thing to do. It's not healthy.
No.
And the reason why WWE have done, I mean, do they get things wrong? Unquestionably. Not even Triple H is perfect. But
the women's division under Triple H has been a bit stagnant, but it has. You can see things. I think it has to a degree. So in some cases, there's only certain Rhea Ripley is the only one that's really stood out. Maybe and Bianca Belair, obviously. But
I would like to point out though, they get time.
No, I'm not saying that. I just mean in terms of the story is what I mean.
But they get time, and they do get story. They do get time because they need to. Because the problem is AEW's women's division is stacked full of amazingly talented wrestlers, but they're not given any one thing, no game time. And I think people say like they had 3 women's matches on last week. I'm like, 3 women's matches in a 1-hour show. That's not enough time to do a convincing wrestling event.
No. I just mean, if you look at the storylines going around at the time, maybe like a couple of months ago, maybe 3-4 months ago now, so since I stopped doing it in the corner, but I'm not saying they didn't have time to do matches, of course they did, but I mean, just look at all the other male superstars and all the other stuff going on. I just felt like there was things that I wanted to see happen that didn't happen, and then everything seems to be like in a 2-week cycle. I've not watched it consistently in the last couple of weeks to know whether it's changed. So, I mean, Rhea Ripley is like between men and women is probably one of the top freaking stars at the moment, to be fair, with this Judgment Day stuff going on. So I'm not. Judgment Day is probably the hottest thing right now. But the thing everybody thought it would fail once Edge was kicked out of it.
Well, but that's been down to the amount of work that's been done by Rhea and by Dirty Dom Dom.
Dirty
Dom Dom Mysterio. He was literally. I think that he would have been out of the company if he hadn't had that heel turn. Generally, think that's the way things were heading.
It's one of the best things they've done in the last couple of years was to that turn at Clash of the Castle. If I remember rightly.
Yeah, Clash of the Castle.
Was just brilliant. Drew McIntyre, in terms of, I feel like I've said it before my podcast ended that I feel like Drew McIntyre should have maybe a heel run or something. He needs to change. I love the story of him being frustrated and being screwed by the bloodline and not actually just siding with Cody just because, Cody says Jay's all right. So I like that. And I also love the Jay's face when Randy was announced. If you watch that back, Jay actually, the story they're telling without even you realizing it half the time, you go, Jay's face was like, oh shit, because he was obviously with Jimmy at the time and put out Randy Orton. That was a storyline. Obviously, we know that it's more than that, but interesting, which leads me to this one, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Will Randy turn on Cody? Is the
in time, I think that is tailor-made for WrestleMania match.
Yes, man, definitely. Assuming Cody's not going to be facing Roman again, which everybody seems to think is.
But sometimes you haven't got something like long-term planning. This could even be a SummerSlam main event for the championship.
We could still be even talking about Roman being champion probably the next fight. I don't know how much longer he's going to be champion for, but
this annoys a lot of people. A lot of people. If you listen to Good Cop Bad Cop, Benny, which I'm sure you do, Graham and Ryan, literally a case of, and myself, anyone but Roman right now. We would take Santos Escobar right now as WWE champion because Santos would be a great champion, but
I'm interested. I like the story at the moment as well. Santos, you bring him up. Santos Escobar actually turning. I thought that was going to happen a little bit sooner than it did, but it has happened. So,
but I will get to him momentarily. But what do you think? Do you think Randy will turn on Cody?
There's an inbuilt story there, isn't there? Legacy and everything, obviously. I think I like your theory of Randy not even making it to the ring. Whether he gets attacked or whatever, or however they play it. I kind of like that theory. Does that leave it open to some maybe CM Punk? Will he keep harping that until I'm as much as I kind of like to see it happen, I really don't think it's going to happen tonight. But then I'm quite happy to be wrong with that. But I think Randy will turn on Cody eventually. Now, whether that's tonight, whether he costs them but I do like your theory of Randy not making it to the ring, and then
something else we're not talking about as well. In this match tonight is the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up actually. Yeah, I was going to bring that up actually. That was my next. I haven't got a graphic for it, but I was my next thing, man. To be fair, I was like,
We keep things fluid here. We keep things fluid. It's fine.
I would kind of like to, I don't know, because obviously the War Games match potentially can be, well, it has been quite brutal. So it depends on, even if Judgment Day lose tonight, potentially could be walking out with the World Heavyweight Championship right after. It could be very interesting.
Rhea recruited Drew for something. It wasn't just for this match, was it?
I would assume not so, but I like the fact that Drew is
if
doing
Drew
the heel
helps
thing.
them. Drew helps them win the championship. Drew gets first dibs at the championship. Just
there you go.
Just what Lashley did.
Yeah,
for Miz in 2021.
There you go, man. That's a great shout. To be fair,
it's possible. It's a possibility. I mean, let's face it. Although some things may seem like they're still in the Vince style of booking, sometimes Trips does throw some curveballs at us, and we got to be prepared for anything. I mean, who knows who? I mean, for example, we're meant to be in Carlito versus Santos Escobar tonight. Carlito is out with an arm injury, and in his place is Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee. Not seen much of Dragon Lee, in fairness, but
he used to be in AEW and he let his contract expire. Came across to NXT and he's now on SmackDown. The whole of the panel has gone for Santos Escobar to beat Dragon Lee.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah.
Personally, I think Dragon Lee goes over here. I think Escobar as the heel can lose and still look strong because Dragon Lee can win with a quick roll up, and then Santos Escobar can go batshit a bit like Triple H did with Shawn Michaels back in 2002.
Yeah. I love that match between Shawn Michaels and Trips in 2002. That was a great match at SummerSlam. I assume that's the one you mean. One of the most
brutal matches I've ever seen in my life. And I'd be here for it for sure.
That was actually one of the first Shawn Michaels matches because I didn't start watching until 2000. So although I'd seen tapes and stuff, there you go. So although I'd seen matches and I saw the Hell in a Cell and the Iron Man match and stuff like that, the actual while it was happening, that was my first experience with Shawn Michaels. It was a great match. The roll-up was brilliant.
So if you started watching in 2000, what was your first event then, Benny?
Royal Rumble
pay-per-view.
2000. Royal Rumble 2000. Wow. So.
Do you know what? The first one I watched on my own, which is when I first say that, when you watch one on your own for your first time, that was me. Armageddon 2000.
Oh, right. So right at the end of 2000.
Hell in a Cell.
The Hell in a Cell 6-man. Oh, God.
And that's when I became...
Top,
that's the moment, Rikishi, off the top of the cell, like tonight, Rikishi taking that dive off the cell is how I became a wrestling fan. That's the moment. I realised that that was his make me famous moment. And I was so pleased. Because it showed that bigger guys, like myself, I'm down to 288 now from 339 in 4 months. So I've lost a third of a Spike Dudley in weight. Which I think personally, it just makes me feel really good seeing how far it's come.
Yeah, it's. I just fell in love with the Royal Rumble matches as a whole. The Royal Rumble match, Kai and Tai running in, trying to freaking get involved, and then one of them
knocking himself out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Taz's debut was awesome. And then obviously you had the street fight between Cactus Jack and Triple H at the time.
Brutal, absolutely brutal.
I was just hooked from that. Now, that was the first full event I'd ever seen. A mate of mine got it. I think it was on Sky, but I don't know whether whether it was on Sky Box Office or normal Sky, like Sky Sports. I don't remember, but
it was on Sky Sports.
Actually, do you know what?
Box Office didn't really come in until halfway, maybe towards the end of 2001.
Got a funny feeling, actually, now that I think about it. It was on Channel 4.
I know Channel 4. I know I watched Channel 4 for the what was it called? The Armageddon one. But yeah, it was.
It was. It was.
I've had arguments with other Brits about this. But we can. But yeah, we're digressing a little bit from Survivor Series a little bit. To be fair,
Oh,
we're
we're watching the pre-show at the moment.
we're watching a montage of Bobby Lashley's entire career, pretty much. We saw him actually. We saw the Big Show being slammed, which I didn't think they'd show Big Show, seeing he works for AEW now. But what do we know?
I mean, is Bobby Lashley like, because he's not been in the ring for a while? Is he injured, or are they just
No,
keeping him
he
out of the
wrestled-
ring? It's just
No, he wrestled last week.
I must have missed that. Who did he was that Carlito?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I forgot. But he hadn't wrestled for a while until that match, if I remember right.
Correct. But Bobby Lashley and Carlito actually hooked it up back in 2005 at Survivor Series. Ironically,
fair enough.
It was. So they've been. That was amazing how 18 years apart they're still going in WWE. Made me very happy. Made me feel very old as well though. Because there are people who've been born are now adults, and Carlito and Lashley are still going at it in WWE.
Nah, Lashley, I'm glad he came back to WWE. I mean, I don't know, he was good in the ring to a degree, but like he didn't seem to have much personality in his first run. But he worked on that elsewhere, and he's come back, and I mean, his debut, his re-debut with the sweatband on his head. I was like, "What are you doing?" And we remember thinking about it now because he debuted the night after WrestleMania. It was the WrestleMania. I forget which one it was, but it was the WrestleMania when Braun Strowman won the tag team titles with a kid from the crowd, which I believe was a referee's son. Why couldn't you have had Bobby Lashley just be his partner? That'd have been quite a cool team for a couple of weeks.
Yes, but that it was. I don't know why they didn't. Why they did it that way. Personally, I think everyone got a kick out of an 8-9-year-old kid winning a tag team championship because we all wanted to do that, didn't we? We all wanted to be a wrestling champion when we were a kid, and we all wanted to be when we became adults as well. So.
I wanted to be Intercontinental Champion. That was my bout. I wanted to be IC champion.
Which IC belt was you, mate? Which IC belt was you? For me, it was the one during the Attitude Era. For me, over one, which Max hates, by the way.
Yeah,
that was Max hated that one. Absolutely hates it.
I liked it when they brought it back. I think it was probably when Jeff was around. And they made it like slightly bigger, slightly bigger oval than what it was. But yeah, the oval one for me as well. Although I do like the classic when Cody brought it back as well. But obviously that was sort of like Kurt Henning's era and stuff like that. But I do like that one as well. It's quite cool. But
I mean, I've grown to like the one that Gunther's got on his shoulder now. But.
I wasn't a massive fan of it when it first came out, but I'm like you, it's grown on me. To be fair, it's a good bout. Favorite bout actually was the North American Championship in NXT. In terms of the new stuff, I really like that bout.
You'll get to see it tonight because Dominic Mysterio still has it.
Yeah, he lost. He's technically a 2-time North American champion now as well because he lost it and won it back like within a week, if I remember rightly.
You are right. Yes.
Zoe Stark
is good. Yeah. This is an interesting one tonight because I like what they're pushing someone new in the scene, and Zoe Stark's got all the credibility. She's amazing.
The Trish run was ended up being okay. I wouldn't say it was amazing, but obviously it's good for her to be around someone like Trish Stratus, I guess. But
yeah, she got the rub, as it were. Yeah. But she's but now she's ready for her step up to the. I tell you what, it makes sense for Rhea to lose the women's championship before they get to Australia for Elimination Chamber.
Oh, you reckon?
Put this way, and I'm gonna give Ryan credit for this one at Nish Guy. Give him credit for this one because she's gonna walk out there in Australia, in Perth, as the hometown favourite, as a heel.
Of course, yeah.
It makes no sense for her to come out as champion. It makes sense for her to win it back there. But that's just that's again that's just
makes sense. It makes sense. The logic makes sense. I'm not going to sit here and go, "Oh, you're wrong," because actually that makes perfect sense. Do you see her losing it tonight? I tell you, nothing against Zoe Stark. It would be a big shock if she did win it. To be in real loss,
it would be a bit of a shock, but I'd be surprised, but I'd also be like, I'm not upset about it at the same time, sort of thing. It'd be nice to see a champion actually appear on the show. Look, let's not forget it. There's two male singles champions on SmackDown, both from part-timers.
Yeah.
One of whom
that's a big discussion, but yeah.
everyone knows my thoughts on the US champion. I'm not going to name his name, and everyone.
Go on then. Go on. I don't know. What's your thoughts on Logan? I'm interested because I don't know.
We haven't got enough time, mate. We haven't got enough time. No, we don't. No, we don't. I've literally said this. I'm blue in the mouth. Logan Paul. My thoughts on him as a human being, he's a waste of blood and organs. But in terms of his wrestling ability, he's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal talent in the ring. But
someone who's only been doing it a short time.
Yeah, no question. No question. He's worked hard. He's trained hard, and they've put a championship on him to, we believe in you. All this crap. But he hasn't just fucking showed up since he won the belt.
Yeah, there is that. I mean, I don't really. So the way he won it was heel, obviously. I didn't really have a problem with him winning it, to be fair. But like now we've got somebody like you said who is not. You need that belt to be there because Roman's not. So kickoff shows are bullshit, aren't they? It's just another way for WWE to sell the pay-per-view for an hour before it actually starts on social media and stuff. That's basically what it's for.
Yeah, and to be fair, this is going out. That's going out live on YouTube and various other places as well. So
yeah, there is that.
So it's to try and encourage you to take to if you're in America to get it on Peacock or likewise elsewhere. But yeah, I'd love to see Zoe win it, but it's not a clear cut one. I do think Rhea will come out on top here, but they look so cold out there. Why are they outside? Put them indoors. It's freezing.
It's so they can wear the scarves, isn't it? Look at Wade Barrett and his turtleneck there.
Barrett looks cool, at least.
I wanted to see the bad news stuff again. It was quality. Since they're talking about it, and we talked about it briefly, so a chat as well. Who you got for this? WWE Women's Championship, World Women's Championship, obviously. Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Stark. Myself, I'm gonna go with Rhea. To be fair, like I said, if Zoe did win, I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's wrong. But I think Rhea will walk out. I think she'll walk out by the skin of her teeth, but I think she'll walk out with it.
Good question indeed. I just looked, by the way, is currently -2 degrees centigrade outside in Chicago.
Damn. Well, we've got about 24 minutes, 47, 46, 45
Indeed.
Left.
Indeed. Conor McCabe, my co-host over on the Volley. Don't forget to check out the VOD from earlier, Man City vs Liverpool. We did that about 12 hours ago. It was a good show. I'm going to say that. Graham was our guest. He said, hello, Benny, Mac, and Matt. Columbus and Orlando have gone to extra time 0-0. Not a shock on that one, Benny. Unfortunately, Connor's a big Columbus fan, big Columbus Crew fan.
Not a clue.
We've got a split decision. Yeah. We've got a split decision. Wade Barrett's going for Rhea Ripley. Booker T is Shucky Ducky Quack Quack going for Zoe Stark. And I believe Pete Rosenberg, what does he look like in that beard? Seriously.
He's put his head on the wrong way. That's what he's done.
Oh, God. He's gone for Mammy too.
Okay, he's gone for Rhea too. Okay, so we've got 2 for 1 on that one.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to go for Zoe Stark. Make it 2-2. I'm sending you to lockdown.
Fair enough. I think we already said this. Now this is the one. We might as well do it. We'll go along with them. Who you got? Chats. IC Championship match. Gunther versus The Miz. Miz kind of not fully, but getting some good cheers. Getting some good cheers. You know, I would say he's a face in this.
I will say I was fully behind this quasi face turn until Michael Cole went absolutely batshit on Raw, saying, "Do it for all us weirdos, Miz." I'm like, "Don't speak for me, Michael Cole." You know, we're very proud to be weirdos.
God.
Well, the thing is, here, the whole thing Gunther's calling him a weirdo, but he being the foreign bully. But the fact of the matter is that, and I appreciate that Miz has got all these accolades. You know, 2-time WWE champion, multi-time tag champion, Intercontinental champion, US champion, Money in the Bank winner. He's done it all. Guaranteed Hall of Fame one day, for sure. But is he more likely to beat Gunther than Chad Gable or Tommaso Ciampa?
I'm actually a Miz fan, to be fair. I have been for a long time. Loved it when he was WWE champion.
You're Miz girl, are you?
I'm not Miz. Oh, mate, Miz girl's face is hilarious when he won the WWE Championship. I love the fact that everybody hated it. It was brilliant.
Do you know what? I hope she's there tonight and she's grown up and she's still frowning.
That'd be funny. We are talking about the Miz here, so I'm logically speaking, I'm saying Gunther's on the run of his damn life, so I don't see Miz beating him, but do we see Miz crank out some old allies to help him? Because that is the way Miz would do it.
What allies has he got in the company?
None at the moment, but maybe there's somebody who we haven't thought about who's returning. It could be that. I don't know of it. I've not heard of anything. I'm just throwing it out there, but
I would buy. Oh yeah, of course. Bo Dallas is still signed to the company, of course. He was doing Uncle Howdy, of course, wasn't he? Before Bray Wyatt passed.
Yeah, I can't believe that's been just over 3 months. That's insane, to be honest. That Bray's gone, but I was looking forward to.
We all were, bud.
We're looking forward to that. To be fair, I'm going to that. But yeah.
I'm thinking, who else? It was Axel, wasn't it?
Curtis Axel, Dallas. Obviously, Damien Sandow was mentioned kind of a couple of weeks ago, I think, making LA Knight. Oh, I say a couple of weeks. That was a while ago, actually, wasn't it? Because I rewatched it the other day. You mentioned like even when you had a stunt double, you were playing second fiddle to your own stunt double, which was hilarious in itself. Maybe there's somebody there we haven't thought. I don't know. What I'm saying is Miz is very much somebody who can pull something out of the bag.
He's gonna have Vinci out there. He's gonna have Kaiser. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna have basically just no Roman. But the thing is, I can see him now. He's beaten the Honky Tonk Man's record, and he's the longest ever Intercontinental champion. He could quite easily lose the championship and go after Seth's world championship.
I mean, he had a great Royal Rumble showing last year, didn't he? So, he started it and ended it. So with Cody, so
yeah. I mean, Gunther was was built to be a world champion for sure,
mate, 100%. But he's got to lose the IC title at some point. Is Miz the right person? As much as I'm a fan of Miz. Well, I say Miz, maybe back in the day, not so much lately, but I don't know, man. It's I just know what Miz is like. He is, they might throw something in there we haven't thought of. Because in a straight one-on-one match, Gunther beats Miz 100%. So I'm gonna stick with Gunther, to be fair. So.
Okay. I'm gonna say Miz, just be different, be awkward.
Fair enough. I'll probably be more excited if Miz does win than compared to you are, by the sounds of it. So,
I think you probably will, buddy. But I don't know that, of course. That's not that at all. I generally think there's frost in Booker T's beard.
I think he's just getting old, but you could be right.
Well,
what's he saying?
I don't know what he's saying. I'm trying to ignore him.
What's your problem with Booker T, man? Honestly, come on, 5 times.
His commentary is terrible.
He's all right on the pre-show, though. Not that I watch these very often, in fairness.
Well, I mean, if you go back and look at some of the better moments in WWE during that rough era like 2011, 2012, that sort of time, when he was on commentary, he ruined so many surprises. For example, when JR came out to stop Michael Cole from running away after his match with Jerry Lawler, he mentioned that JR's got a barbecue sauce with him as always, and then JR pulled out the bottle of barbecue sauce.
He caught it too soon. Like
during the I Quit match between Cena and Miz, everyone was hammering home the fact that Miz had beaten Cena, and Booker T was basically like, I'm not so sure, boys. I think that his head was down, and you're giving away the fact that this is actually not happening thing. So Booker T ruined that one as well. And then when JBL got up from the table, walked round, and Farouk comes down the ramp to join him, Ron Simmons is known at that point, Michael Cole said to Booker T, say it, thinking he was going to say damn, because that's what he always say, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And Booker T says, like, it's Ron Simmons, so he ruined the one line he was asked to say. I'm like, Booker T, you were an amazing wrestler. You were a 2-time Hall of Famer. But fuck off.
What you got to do is you've got to you do what I do, man. Pretend he wasn't on commentary and just look back at his, because he was good in the ring. I enjoyed his work.
This is why, as a commentator myself, I ask to know nothing. I want to know nothing.
You slip it. Yeah, I do want to know.
If I don't know, because obviously you've done commentary yourself, Benny, of course.
A couple of times, not as much as you.
Well, yeah, but if you know what's going to happen, you can, for lack of a better term, come too soon. And no one likes an early finish.
Oh God, I can't believe you just. Well, I can't believe you just said that.
It's not watershed.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So there you go.
Well, to be fair, yeah, this is one laugh so much at that on one show before. But
I wasn't expecting it, to be honest. You talk about surprises. I wasn't expecting that, so that was a genuine reaction. So there you go. But I know what you mean. Yeah,
that's what I'm always trying. I always try to get the genuine reaction from somebody, and I got that from you. It's getting warm in this though now. It's getting quite hot in here. We need to turn the heating off.
I got the PC running. Obviously, the window is behind me. It is open, but because of the thing, I gotta make sure air comes through. How many more times are you gonna plug cricket though? Honestly, come on, get on with it now.
The thing is, I think I've done it 4 times in the hour, at least.
I remember when they used to put on matches on the pre-show. People get some free matches.
They did it, Crown Jewel.
Yeah. The only thing I used to hate on the pre-shows was when they used to put titles on the line on the pre-show. Don't put titles on the line. People want to see that on the come on, do it on the pay-per-view. The PLE is what they're called now. But,
we start on that side of things. But yeah, absolutely right.
Either.
To be fair, they can't go on pay-per-view anymore because it's not a pay-per-view. To be fair, the press conference immediately following Survivor Series, we will not be covering that. I won't be. I'll be going to bed anyway. But I dare say that if it's anything like the last Premium Live event, which was held in the US, that featured Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, who were drunk.
Yes, I didn't watch it, but I saw on socials the day after or whatever that they were had a few libations. I think the word was used.
some more product placement here. Ruffles. They're not Pringles.
Cheddar and sour cream. I think that said.
Yeah. The
flaming hot. And original.
The Ruffles Survivor Series War Games advantage goes to Team Becky Lynch.
I did see on SmackDown they advertised that you could vote for the advantage, and obviously Is it going to be called the Ruffles War Games match then as well? Is that what...
I do believe that. I do believe that is the case, and that's
me
actually
and,
quite. Well,
me and Tyler were getting a bit annoyed by the Mountain Dew pitch black match and all that kind of stuff. Where's it end? You know,
choose the
Hershey's
flavour
Hell
that
in a
speaks
Cell.
to you.
The Hershey's Hell in a Cell match.
Don't get them started.
What
Don't
happens?
get them started. They've got the cheddar. They've got the original, the flaming hot. They're not Pringles, that's for sure.
Well, I assume you can't get them in the UK, but you know. Ruffles original potato chips.
Yeah.
American Candy Company. Apparently, you can get them on Amazon.
They're candy.
Well, so American Candy Company. It says who's selling them. So.
Oh wow. Well, I'm pretty sure they're potato chips. And
oh, mate. American Candy Company. I'm not going to type American Candy Company .co.uk. Obviously, that's where you can get them from. Ruffles original potato chips, man. And I can't see the size of the bag. Hang on, let me find.
That bag is huge.
Serving size contains about 28 grams. It's helpful. Basically, if you want it, if you're willing to pay $5.99 for a share bag of crisps, you crack on. I'll stick
$5.99. You can get them from Morrison's for like £2.
This is online on the American. You get Morrison's. They exist in Morrison's. I don't know.
You get a bag of crisps that size, not Ruffles.
Oh yeah, I was going to say.
Ridiculous.
Walker's. Oh, it is actually Walker's. Walker's Ruffles.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Original.
Of course they're just eating crisps on the free shirt. All we're doing is eating crisps now. Wow, that is ridiculous.
So she goes to ask Booker a question while he's ramming Chris into his gob.
That's the sort of thing I've done on the volley so many times with Dan Griffin.
I saw some of the volley today. I was there. I figured out how I ended up changing your background by accident.
I know you were slagging me off.
I wasn't slagging you off.
Yeah, because you did it. You're fine.
Although you did pop by on the old Benny Mac gaming channel and got your restaurant to my little BCW thing, and he actually won his first match last night as well. So it's good fun. It's nice to have somebody else like his wrestler in the game, like so.
Happy to be there, buddy. Right, we've got how long we got until we go? About 10 minutes. I'm going to use this opportunity, to Benny, to just quickly run to the facilities. Oh. Be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Right, there you go then. So yeah, we'll be watching the pre-show. I'll be back once he's finished doing what he's doing. I do have a few for anybody in the chat that wants to do it. Got a few little like quizzy type questions if you want to do it. I'm going to throw this one out. First one's get in the chat gets the bragging right. So here you go. First question of the quiz. How many times has Chris Jericho won the WWE Intercontinental Championship? And it's the first one to get in the chat, so I'll leave it there until we get an answer, basically. All right? Interesting to see who gets it. I can't believe those Ruffles. You can get them from Asda, apparently, so either way. So, yeah, how many times has Chris Jericho won the WWE Intercontinental Championship? Quickest one to get in there. Connor is watching, I assume, soccer. Football, as we call it. So they're advertising Roman Reigns here on the network. I believe he's not scheduled to be at Survivor Series, you know. One of the big pay-per-views of the year, and he's not going to be there as per usual. God mode. Who's watching then? Interesting to know what you thought of the crown jewel match between Roman and LA Knight, to be fair. My show. Right, so we're about 7 minutes away from the actual event itself, to be fair. So we're live on SJP World Media on Facebook, YouTube, and we are on Twitch at Benny Mac Gaming as well. The whole promo on Roman here. So, where we stand with the audio, so we won't do that for too long. We'll do that back again. Yep. Oh, there he is. And he changed his shirt because he got too hot.
I had to change my shirt, yeah, but the jersey is still here. Jersey's still here. Yeah, it was just getting way too warm in here.
I'm starting to regret putting on my black t-shirt here, I'll tell you.
Oh, we won't get cancelled. You want to change your shirt? You're all right. Just be a little bit more. You'll take a good cup. There we go. There we go.
I'm going to leave the nice. I'm going to leave the quiz question up until somebody in the chat answers it, basically, and see what we get. See who gets there first.
Yes, we do ask people to have some integrity and not use Wikipedia.
Well, you say that. I mean, I got one of the questions. I used it to get the questions, but we believe the answer is actually wrong. So I don't know. Be interested to know what other people say. I love how they're pushing Roman to on the network here. 1,181 days as champion.
He's not even.
He's not even involved in the event, is he? So
he's not even on the show at all, is he? No. In fact, the only one of the bloodline, well, technically, is Jey Uso. In fact, unless I'm mistaken, I could be. Jey Uso is the only one who's actually been in. Of course, Sami Zayn, of course. Jay and Sami are the only two who have been inside the War Game structure before, which could be interesting. Graham from Good Cop Bad Cop is saying, "What takeaway did you guys get for the halftime Thai club?" Very clever, Graham. Very clever. There will be no halftime Thai club because there is no halftime in wrestling. This ain't ballet, Graham.
Well, I tell you what, I will be calling. I will be calling an audible at some point and having a break myself to use facilities like you just have. I will try not to do it during the actual show, but it will happen. Obviously, I might go grab some ruffles. I haven't got any, but
Well, if you want to go now, sir, I'm happy to fill while you are gone. If you want me to.
Yeah, well, we'll back each other up here. Get the hot tag in every now and again.
Yeah, you all go on that side of things. We've got 5 minutes until we go live from what used to be in Rosemont Arena, which, if my memory serves it correctly, is the last non-stadium WrestleMania, with the exception of WrestleMania 36, of course, which is in lockdown, of course. Apart from that, every single WrestleMania has been in a stadium up since WrestleMania 22 in this arena tonight.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is quite impressive in a way.
Yeah.
Chicago, this arena held WrestleMania as the last one to hold a non-stadium Mania. Quite impressive.
How long do you think until the CM Punk chants start?
They've already started. I'm sure inside the arena. They've already started. I am positive. Graham in the chat is saying Matt's a pro. He's wearing an adult diaper. Graham, I've just been to the bathroom. I've just got back. I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorted. I'm set. I have got me coffee. I've got I've got my snacks, and I've got the Orange Crush just in case I need a little bit of liquid later on. I tried to get hold of some cream soda to piss Benny Mac off.
You got it in for me. I've done nothing to you.
I got the amount of times I ran that trailer on Tekkers back in the day. Amount of times I ran that trailer.
Yeah. Oh, is that the waiting room one? Is that what you're on about?
Yeah,
The little
yeah.
clip. Yeah. I was
Yeah,
trying my hand at animation. It was
do you know what?
okay.
I fucking adored it. I absolutely
I
adored
appreciate
it.
that.
But I'm a big fan of retro gaming, so of course it felt having it was that perfectly filled with me. Of course I loved it. But no, it always stuck in my mind about the whole about the cream soda. It's stuck in my head because you were having an argument about cream soda on a show. That was not about
Nothing
food.
to do with it.
Nothing to do at all.
I don't even. It did make the show, but because when I used to edit it back then, so I just thought it was It was just a random interaction, like the comment you made a minute ago about when you come too soon. For me, if this was a podcast, that would be at the beginning of the show as like a little like taster, and then intro, and off you go, just to make people laugh. Hopefully, like you said earlier. So, well, here we go.
The siren's going off.
Oh, it's still a pre-show.
Yeah, but that sign does go off, of course, doesn't it? Though.
I ran out of time because what I was going to do for the SJP lot, I was going to put. It doesn't really work with Streamlabs as much. Is it StreamYard? Sorry, as easy. But I thought it'd be quite cool to maybe put a War Games match on WWE 2K23 just before we got into this, and just have it play in the background. But the settings didn't quite gel, unfortunately. So, but either way, Booker T in the house. Yes. That bottle looks like looks like he used it already for an emergency bathroom situation.
It's Orange Crush.
If it's that colour, I'm not being funny. You want to go to the doctor, man. If it comes out like that, Jesus Christ!
It doesn't. Thank goodness. It's quite delicious. It's actually really good orange drink. Actually, it's all good. Graham knows how much I like Booker T on the microphone. As a wrestler, unbelievable. But as a commentator, some people can, some people can't. And
I don't mind him on pre-show. I can, but I'm not really listening. In fairness,
hello.
Should be.
Oh, hello. Dan Griffin's popped up. Well, my brother on the volley, of course. Graham, are you okay? No one should be that happy to see Booker T.
Yeah, man.
And Graham says, I'm happy because Matt doesn't like him. Matt doesn't like his commentary, for the record.
I haven't got it to hand, but it links into this to a degree. When somebody doesn't like something, it's funny because everybody hated the Green Lantern movie, including myself. But I wear a Green Lantern T-shirt, and the amount of people that come to me and go, "That movie was shit," and I'm like, "So." This is a T-shirt. It's not. It's just to annoy people. And the amount of people it actually annoys, you wouldn't believe, to be honest.
Yeah, believe this. For example, which I wore at WrestleMania, which Graham blessed me with. He's got one for Bad Cop, which is the Devils. I'm this is the New York Rangers hockey jersey, which, by the way, Chris Jericho's dad played for.
Yeah.
We walked around Madison Square Garden wearing them. I was being booed and Graham was being cheered. It was only wrestling fans could be that petty. It was wonderful.
It's all good. Together. Right, here we go. Survivor Series officially underway.
Let the War Games begin.
When Adam Pearce screamed it on Raw, I was like, "Where's William Regal?"
Well, I can tell you where he was. He was about 30 meters behind him in Gorilla because he can't do anything until next year.
Oh, is that because of contract or is
he part of the deal of him leaving AEW is he can't appear on TV until next January.
Oh, I'm just glad he's back in WWE. Freaking William Regal. Fucking love that dude. Went to London in 2009 to see Raw, ECW, and SmackDown. Spent a couple of days in London to see all the shows. Of course, Regal was still active. It was a dark match of just before Raw, went on air. Technically, it's not on air because it's recorded, but the pop that he got, the arena we just all cheered. It was so cool just to see him wrestle. It was against a very early Dolph Ziggler in a dark match, which obviously Regal won because
wow. Yeah. Okay, but a few things here. Si says, "Here we go." Dan Griffin says, "Just popping in quickly before I slumber. Hope you mad sods have a great show. Thank you very much, Dan." And Graham, with some context to the cheering and booing, Graham was giving middle finger to the Rangers memorabilia inside their own stadium and got cheered for it. He loves being bad cop. He does indeed, and we agree with you here, Graham. Of course, night, Dan. Now, will we see anything quite as mad as when War Games happened in 2019? Because we obviously saw Adam Cole, take the air raid crash off the top of the cage through a table from Tommaso Ciampa.
I literally watched that a couple of days ago. Showed my my little girl started getting into it a little bit, and I watched the matches for, and like she loves Cody Rhodes. She's an absolute. She loves Kingdom. She'll always asking it to me to play it in the car and everything. But that one match against Brock, when Brock actually nailed the turnbuckle and he's split and he's bleeding, she hasn't seen that one because I don't know. I don't want to scar her quite. Maybe maybe in a couple more years, she'll see the Hell in a Cell with Undertaker and Mankind. But at the moment, not so much.
It's pyro time.
I love the Ozzy Osbourne one. Shame he's not very well.
Yep. Such a weird thing to ring into each other sometimes. I'm aware it's a concept that's been around for a few years now, but I'll never be able to process sometimes a double ring. That's just something big to happen. And also, as I'm not a big fan of his, but Jenna King Lauder said, something bad always happens at Survivor Series. We are live in Chicago, Illinois. We got a decent team as well. Michael Cole and Corey Graves.
Corey Graves back after his paternity leave, whatever it is called.
Paternity leave, indeed. I'm happy to see that Kevin Patrick, friend of the show, is nowhere near the commentary table.
What do you think of Pat McAfee?
Love him now. I wasn't sold him at first, but I over lockdown. Oh, the siren's going off.
Here we go. This will be the women's war, I would assume.
You'd think women's war games first.
Yeah. I love that sound. The video game for me hasn't quite nailed it. It's a good start, but
based on how difficult that must be to code, I'll take it.
No, 100%. Just to have that siren go off and here we go, War Games begins and stuff, man. It's quality.
Graham's gone for crisp vision with ruffles again. Oh, they've gone for fire vision, not smoke. They've gone for fire.
Yeah, man.
Of course, the War Games rules, of course. 2 teams will contain in separate cages with 1 member of each team starting the match. After 5 minutes, a member with advantage team will be released to enter the match. After a 3-minute period, alternating members from each team will enter the match until all competitors are inside the cage. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The only way to win a match is by pinfall or by submission. Leaving the cage will result in your team being disqualified. Of course, you can leave the cage before the match starts.
Officially begins, yeah. So as long as nobody else has entered, yeah, you're right.
As long as not everybody has entered, you can leave.
Graham said the
rules are stupid, but the match is great. Oh, Bianca come out first here.
Is she going to start?
I love her song. Oh, she's double braiding tonight.
Oh, God. that match she had with Sasha a few years ago at Mania after the coming out of lockdown and stuff. Yeah, that sat there going like, oh, that painful, man.
Yeah, but that got the reaction you wanted.
Yeah,
in
100%.
that arena as well. Oh my god! Literally, you heard the clip. Oh, here's Shotzi. Graham saw Shotzi in the Indies back in the day. Big one in North Virginia. If you're just joining us here on SJP World Media, welcome to the SJP Watch Along for Survivor Series War Games with Benny Mac and Matt Lewis.
Hope you're doing well. Like what you see.
They're not getting in the cage yet. So are they going to decide late? Normally they go straight in the cage, don't they?
Yeah. As I said earlier, I was watching the one from Adam Cole, Undisputed Era, and all that, and then when KO came back, they all stood by the cage and just didn't get in. It was always a bit weird.
I do like this new version of Charlotte's theme song, "Bow Down, All Hail the Queen."
Did they use that voiceover for Zelina Vega when she was the Queen of the Ring? I feel like they didn't. I thought they did.
Similar, but no, it's slightly different.
Oh, okay.
Graham, actually, going to say that my son got a great picture with Shotzi at Fury Pro in MD.
Crowd loving this, by the way.
Phobic.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I feel like Charlotte's going to get her eyes poked out with that.
We've got... someone on... if you're on Facebook and you are messaging us, do remember to sign in and give StreamYard permission, because otherwise we don't know who you are, but we love you to see you on Facebook. It is indeed time for war. Sorry, Matt, MD at Maryland. Becky Lynch is starting. I'm
wondering if the Facebook person is my old co-host, Tyler. Interesting, she said he might try and pop by.
Always good. If you're Tyler, then wonderful.
Becky if you're not, Lynch. Let us know your name. Oh, she's starting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Another thing or two about big pressure matches. This could be very. I mean, you could argue that this has probably got the 8 hottest in both senses of the word. I don't know. I'm not interested in women. But but 8 of the hottest women on the roster. It's hard to argue it, really, isn't it? And
wonder what's going to happen between Charlotte and Becky.
Hello,
as it goes.
Here comes damage. Here comes damage control.
And Bailey.
Oh, behave. I wonder if Bailey's going to start. Yeah. Oh, but all wearing Eskimos.
Oh, look at that.
Is it
Kairi Sane's return and her look now is fucking spot on, to be fair. I was... although we are seeing elements of the pirate now, I see, with a hat as she's coming in. But,
Yeah. Graham is saying, and the first turn of the night is from Matt. What? Oh, I see.
Because you mentioned it, yes.
I can appreciate women's beauty. I'm interested. I'm interested. The Dakota Kai didn't come out with them though. Who's going to start though?
She's not cleared, is she? I don't think, Dakota at the moment.
No, he thought she would have walked out with them, sort of thing, though.
Of course, yeah. Charlotte Flair's gear's got that element of that camo type of thing going on, even though it's kind of not at the same time. It's quite cool.
I know what you mean. It sort of is and sort of isn't. It's odd. Bailey's going down first.
Oh, there you go. Your theory might come true here. Are they all going to walk out when she gets in when it?
Oh, can you imagine?
All of them walk out.
They're not getting in the cage yet. Notice that.
Like I said, about the way it's going is Bailey is no longer now. Whether they
Bailey's a Hall of Famer though. Bailey's a Hall of Famer.
Well, I just mean in terms of the damage control stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
And how much longer?
But if you give me if you offer me Bray versus Becky Lynch right now as a main event of a show, I'd happily watch that. And they're starting War Games. Oof, I'm liking this. They are getting in the cage. I mean, any one of those. I mean, you think Charlotte enter last for her team? You think that EO as the women's champion would enter last for hers? Ruffles have ridges. That's their tagline. Is it really?
Wow. So does McCoy's, mate. But all right.
McCoy, they're very good. They're a cheaper. And we are sort of underway. 5-minute timer is going down. Thing is that
56, 55, 54. Hopefully, we're still in sync.
please don't do that, there, Benny, because you keep doing that the whole time. It'll be annoying.
46, 45, 45.
I can mute you, you know, and I have done. I've just muted him.
I'll just remove you. There you go. All right.
Play a good game.
I was just making sure we're in sync. That's all.
Thing is, though, time check, please, Matt. That's a thing to with the volley.
This is what happens when you get two guys who host their own shows. This is what happens.
Well, Graham always says Graham says time check. They've taken the time off the screen now, which I'm pleased about. I'm about to bring that up because when you've got the screen. When you've got the time displayed in the arena or on the screen, you know they can't fudge it.
Yes, yeah.
And if you are needing, if you need to move time along quickly, or drag something out, and you're showing the time, you can't do it.
Yeah,
and sometimes it's important to be able to do that.
Hence why in Rumbles you only get the 10, 9, 8, blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Because do you remember years ago when you had Seth versus Dolph Ziggler for the IC title in a half-hour Iron Man match to end the pay-per-view? It was a good match, but it ended up with the fan, because they displayed the clock in the arena. The fans were just counting down the last 10 seconds each minute, and they were just going 3, 2, 1.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Every minute they were doing that.
Annoying that was.
And when people are doing that, they're not watching what's happening in the ring.
Yeah, man.
It's a distraction, but also that's what you've got a ring announcer for, to announce when you've got 5 minutes remaining, 10 minutes remaining, etc., etc., etc. Because, and Ryan pointed all this out on Good Cop, Bad Cop. He had been, since Graham brought him into the team. I'm very pleased he did. It's been nice to I can't get a word in anyway half the time. It's why I have to other people's shows to talk half the time now. But we're just seeing everywhere around the ring ruffles. Oh, it just looks weird seeing that.
They do it on a few matches now, don't they? Where but
it doesn't feel right doing it for a War Games match. I'm just distracting you from the match.
You know what? If you want to do it up on the stage. Don't do it around the ring. Because I feel like you said it.
Yeah.
I just find it.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go to get the next member from Team Flair. 153, 52, 51, 50. Graham is asking, to be fair, it was the most entertaining part of the WWE in that era. Dolph versus Rollins. That was only 2018, Graham. 2018 was decent-ish.
I was gonna say, it was better than.
It was decent-ish. It was better than, back in 2009. I mean, I can't speak for Benny, but I don't know if Benny was still watching at the time or he took a break at any point. But I sat through so many John Cena's and Randy Orton matches.
There was a few. More than a few, to say the least.
When was the first time? But Bailey goes slamming into the steel there, and followed with a couple of drop kicks from Becky Lynch. Graham is 6 seconds ahead. Apparently, he's happy about that. Now, Benny, do you know where? Oh, and Amber disarm her.
Right on the bloody edge.
Oh,
Oh!
That's Dakota Kai.
Kendo stick right to the...
Oh, and she's offering a. Oh, and she's offering
Oh!
a
Yeah,
stick.
you made a mistake there. You should have pulled that back out.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to when Dakota Kai can get back in the ring, to be fair.
Oh! Face first into the kendo stick. That was going to hurt.
Well, Becky was bleeding
So-
after the match on SmackDown from her mouth, so she might be again.
We've got 10 seconds remaining here. Oh, yeah. Just mentioning as we're about to get the next person in, as Bailey starts swinging the stick. Here comes. I think it'll be Shotzi.
Looks like it. Why are they not opening it? Come on, what's the matter with you?
There you go.
There you go, shots. They just both of the refs were looking up at the clock, going, "Can we do it now?" It was on 0. Yes, you do it now. Go. Has Shotzi's hair grown since SmackDown? Jesus, I swear it's
Maybe
all of a sudden.
Oh, and it's chair time.
Oh, here we go. Oh, 3, 4.
4 chairs being dragged out. And what else?
What we got there?
And some trash cans.
Trash cans. And we got the trash can lids as well, because they're always good. No. Oh, go on. Yeah, there we go.
Graham, with some great points. I didn't watch in 2009, so that's my low point. Fair enough. And we should start unlocking opening the door at 0, not find the key at 0. Absolutely
0,
right.
yeah.
He's
You're
absolutely
right. Yeah.
But nice to see the women are prepared. Women are prepared to be swinging the steel here tonight, which is good. And crikey!
Good luck.
3 minutes have just started now, according to the clock, not 3 minutes after, which is what it should have been doing. But it is. An appearance from Steel Trash Can, formerly for Blade Job Show. Perfect. And that was
lovely takedown.
Unpleasant. We were mentioning Randy Orton and John Cena earlier, of course, briefly. We had for a lot of those in the late 2000s, and I do know the answer to this, when they first had a match.
In WWE, you mean, not OVW or anything like that?
Yeah, WWE, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? I don't actually remember their first match, to be honest. Is it quite 2005?
Oh, that was nasty.
Baby laughing. I missed that because I was looking at the wrong screen.
Oh, that's nasty. I'm going to show a replay of it. I mean, I think, she landed head first.
Oh, I forget. Well, we might get a replay.
Unprotected head first.
They might not show it then if it was Becky slamming. What was that?
Oh, she looks okay.
Oh, no,
Bailey
she's
is
not back out. Fair play to her.
Rocking a hard place.
Oh, I don't know whether you have ever taken a kendo stick shot, but they do hurt.
I haven't taken a kendo stick shot. I mean, to be fair, she can do this and climb out and over because there's no qualifications currently.
Yeah, the match isn't officially started as the rules stated out. So,
Graham has suggested that Shotzi takes her tank to the ring. Wouldn't be the first time she's fired her tank at the ring. To answer the question, which is what I asked for when you couldn't give an answer because you don't know the answer.
I think roughly around like 05 maybe 06 because I think they're on different brands. So I'm not 100%. It was 2005. Okay, because I know Randy started on SmackDown in 02. But obviously, I would assume this would be...
He'd gone to Raw and back to SmackDown. This was after Evolution. Oh, hello, Shotzi and Becky. They're waiting. This is not going to be pretty for Bailey.
Oh, I thought Bailey was going to grab that chair there.
Double clothesline off the top rope.
Right.
7-6.
Is your theory going to come true? Are they going to actually come to the ring and help Bailey?
Well, I reckon they will. I reckon they will, once they're all in the ring. And it's Io Sky.
Okay. Io Sky, champion, coming in. 5th War Games match for her.
She's been in more War Game matches than anybody in history. She's got a big chain.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That'll do it.
the Shotzi one. She like used it as a bloody whip. Oh, now she's gonna.
Graham's calling referee bias here.
The AI needs to get involved.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So yeah, it was at the Enigro tribute show.
Oh wow! Okay.
In the main event. Yes, the Enigro tribute show is when they face each other for the first time. Yes.
They face each other so many times. To be fair, like.
Yeah. Oh my word! Did you see that rope balance from Io Sky?
She's
from
really
one
good.
ring to the other. Okay, we've got a little bot in the chat there. I can't take care of that. You got to do it in your end, Benny.
Oh, for goodness sake! Just
Crude handle block. Yeah.
Oh, don't show it.
Yeah, we'll ignore that. Yeah, we'll ignore that. We've got some steel trash can here, and up goes. What's she asking for here? Oh, she wants to hold it.
Don't come into people's chats and try and sell something. It's crude.
It is, but that's a bot. To be fair, you're right.
Oh, is it a bot? Is it?
Yeah, it's a bot. Yeah.
Well, as you well know, because you were in my chat the other night. A couple of followers.
Yeah.
One got annoyed because the following thing didn't go off. Pathetic.
Well, that's annoying. That's annoying, but it's not.
Essential. Not to follow me, then unfollow me. I built the thing. Come on. And the other one was.
Yeah. Oh, hello, double superplex coming up here. From Io and Bailey to Becky Lynch.
Becky is actually bleeding from the bridge of her nose, I think. I could be wrong. It looked like she was as she came off there. Unless it was her hair, maybe.
Io's got a great evil smile, hasn't she?
Io is quality, to be fair.
I mean, Ryan on Good Cop Bad Cop last week, he said that Io, Asuka, and Kairi may be three of the top Japanese women's wrestlers of all time, not just now.
Okay.
And that could, and to be fair, they are incredible wrestlers, and I can't wait to see more of this damage control. Or if it turns out being just a three Japanese wrestlers, even like a female Yakuza, or lack of a better term, that could be quite interesting.
I've only seen bits and bobs of like New Japan.
Oh, she's on her own.
Oh, you were right. You called it. You called it. You said Charlotte would be last, so what?
And here comes hello.
Oh, here we go. Oh no!
Whipping already. Oh. Whipping already.
Oh.
She is selling like no tomorrow. Beware the hair.
Oh. That last one was. I felt that last one. That was.
There is actually a button on 2K23, Ben, where you can actually do the whip with the hair as Bianca.
Say that again, bud.
You can actually do the hair whip with Bianca in the game.
Can you? I did not know that.
Oh. But you can only do it with Bianca. You can't do it with a custom character.
Ah, right. I didn't know that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Ooh, really? A braid versus a chair. Okay. Oh.
Beautiful spinebuster. Graham's asking a question for you here, Ben.
Oh. As we're about to get to the third entrant from the Team Flair, okay. What are Benny's thoughts about a rumor that I heard that Moat Spritz puts their Xmas tree up on the 5th of November after attending? No. Maybe some people do that. No. The tree in our house probably goes up maybe 2 weeks before Christmas, maybe.
Oh wow, Bianca Belair.
So no. Maybe some people do that.
Double suplex by Bianca. And a hair versus chair. Very nice. Very good work. Shotzi going to fly over the trash can.
Oh, Becky's up there as well.
Leg drop, elbow drop.
Ooh.
Very impressive. But it's the point of the advantage. I think this is one of the first times I've seen one that it is a that the face team actually had the advantage. Graham is saying, "Told you that was bollocks, Matt." I said it was on my feed, Graham, just because I know people who are idiots and morons doesn't mean it's bollocks. And here comes Kairi Sane
with an odd skip.
Yes, the pirate princess. She's going back under the ring again. There's nothing there, Kairi. Everyone's been under.
Oh,
she's going underneath completely here, almost.
Oh, she's up.
And there you go. Happy now, Benny?
Is it because she's very small, or is that a very big trash can lid?
Bit of both, probably. Off!
Oof! Poor Shotzi.
Apparently, the OAP are coming last. Not entirely sure. We should be calling Asuka an OAP. She's only 40.
Looking good for 40.
Yeah. And Flair's not exactly terribly old either. Okay, oh, crikey.
Oh, God. Kairi Sane was it the
Pirate Princess?
Was it? Yeah. Was it the? Is it what's that tournament they used to do? Is it the Mae Young Classic?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in that, wasn't she? With a few.
Yes.
Rennery.
Benny's comment got me thinking about Little Britain. Write the theme tune. Sing the theme tune.
God, I haven't thought about that for a long time.
Shotzi's under 4 chairs here. And oh my God, the insane elbow off of Kairi Sane. That would be a free count right there, but of course the match has not started yet.
Yeah. Obviously, we talked about it earlier.
Graham is saying, glad Connor left after that typo. Yeah, because earlier Connor did the typo in the void chat and Graham ridiculed him for it, and Graham just done a mistype there. So,
okay,
that's called karma, Graham. You're about to say something, so I'll cut you off.
Because we talked about it, obviously the whole possibly Bayley being turned on by these others. If Bayley takes the pinfall, if Team Bianca Belair wins, or Team Flair, whoever's team is meant to be, is that where they all turn on Bayley because she's the one who's lost? She took the pinfall, maybe.
It's easy writing that way, isn't it? It's really easy writing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, we've got Charlotte Flair will be in next.
Oh.
So, and her team's in it. It's free right now, but they're still in the Graham, decorum.
Decorum.
And team damage control with the advantage, but here comes the daughter of a soon-to-be 17-time world champion. "14 times in her own right."
Yep. I'm wondering if it was always a fantasy in Almas, so I was always wondering whether he's going to come back. Now that certain
Could
people
happen.
are. Oh,
that's brutal.
fall away slam. Lovely.
Kairi versus Charlotte. I'd love to see this. Because, of course, don't forget Kairi did beat Yeah, it wasn't that.
I think there was meant to be another chop there, but
Yeah, but she slipped on the chair, unfortunately.
yeah, she did. Yeah, but she did it well though. It made it look like she just couldn't take it anymore.
But that's why
Oh
she's
no!
such. That's why she's such a pro, though, because she can sell it like that.
Thrown into the ropes as well.
Oh, good kick by Io Sky. Looking for Hurricane Rana, but been countered into a powerbomb position. Power bombed.
Oh,
and then she's like a cheese grater.
I was about to say she just grated Kairi Sane there. Kairi Sane, Io Sky, sorry.
I understand the confusion. It's all good. Right. So as we now get Kairi and Bailey come just step through to the second ring. Charlotte is now down. And the
tables chant going on.
The tables chant. I think right now, WWE Happy is not trying for CM Punk. That could
I haven't actually noticed the CM Punk chant.
No, not me yet.
During this match, so that's good.
A double, that's a beautiful double over Castle.
Wow. I wouldn't say the production crew.
They had a confrontation on SmackDown. We now have it's hard to keep up with all the action in this match, to be fair.
There's so much going on, yeah. I can't really pick a winner in this at the moment.
Kind of saying Martin Elijah for Eastern Conference final next Saturday, 11:30 UK time start. See what my schedule's looking like, buddy. See what my schedule's looking like. Graham defending him, saying yes he should. Oh hello, Dakota Kai's got with Shane.
What the? Oh, this is actually quite clever. She's attaching it to the. Oh, I thought she was. I thought she was going to actually put some more weapons inside the trash can as well. Actually,
I thought so.
To be honest,
but that's still quite clever.
Yeah.
Because Io Sky did a moonsault with one of these last year. Turn my volume down a little bit. To be fair, I think audio should be okay, because other channels do have it as well.
Oh God.
Io.
Oh, she's gonna put it on, right?
She puts it on her head,
yeah,
and then this has got to go so badly wrong. She's absolutely insane. That's phenomenal. With Bailey's pants, maybe from a recycled Logan Paul jacket, potentially. I think of the last 10 seconds, that was beautiful from the Women's World Champion. As here comes Asuka.
Do you know what? It was hard. I thought. I only just realised that Asuka's not in the match yet. There was so much going on. I forgot she's not even in the match yet.
Asuka's looking for something. Dakota Kai. Oh my goodness.
Oh, some more kendo sticks.
Black and blue kendo sticks. 4 of them.
We haven't had any tables yet, which is what the crowd wants.
And
there we go. She's going to put it back under. Watch this.
They got it all the way out, though.
Okay. I was waiting for Asuka to put it back under, actually, to be honest, because the way she was teasing them.
I thought so, too. To be honest. Graham saying it could be the biggest role Dustin has played since an appearance alongside Ted Rogers in the 80s. if she had mist in her mouth all that time, that would be impressive. I'm imagining Grand is probably a capsule she chews. War
The
Games
match is
has now
officially,
officially begun.
and just so you know, it's sponsored by Ruffles because they haven't
Yeah.
rammed that down our throats enough already.
Yeah, I mean, if they'd have given everyone watching the show a free pack of Ruffles, that'd been a different sort of thing. This is 4
We
on
could
4,
review the Ruffles.
and we could. They're all armed with kendo sticks.
Oh,
Team Damage Control is just wailing on, I'm going to say Team Shots at this point. I've said Team everybody else at this point, so why not Shots as well? All of them with kendo sticks, and now get a chain round Lynch's throat. Are they tying?
they are. That is Bianca and Becky being tied up with a chain in one of the rings closer to the commentary table here.
That is, and they're looking for a quadruple drop kick. That was a lovely spot. There you go, Charles Robinson, baby Flair in the ring.
I was about to say baby Flair's in the ring. Oh dear. Ooh. Make sure I don't punch my mic. Well, I'm going to say it's been pretty good war game so far.
Yeah, it's not been a bad one, is it?
No.
Oh, Shotzi.
Oh,
Shotzi up here. There's the mist.
There's the miss. Ooh.
Is that a one and done,
bit awkward.
And then a drop kick on Becky Lynch in a trash can.
Yeah.
Cover. Kick out of 2. Not much colour in that miss, is there? Becky sold that like a champ.
The first time I saw the mist being used was Tajiri back in the day. The first time I saw that ever was Tajiri.
I meant to mention that on Good Cop, Bad Cop this past week. Some friends of mine were at WAW in Norwich, and Tajiri and Scotty DeHoy were both there, which is great. I'm a big fan of both of them. The only person who charged for autographs was Tajiri.
Yeah.
Everybody else no charge for the autographs. Scotty DeHoy didn't charge. And other people there as well. Nobody charged for autographs at all. Tajiri was charging $20. Tajiri was charging $20 to sort an autograph.
So you'd understand if like everybody was doing it, but for him to be the only one doing it, it's a bit.
He was the only one, and I'm thinking like, Tajiri, you are an absolute legend and an icon. You don't need to. I think it's that hard for you that you've got to start charging for autographs.
I think he has a. I think he had
Hello. Double power bomb, and then you got Flair up on top. We're back to suplex. Flair's got. Oh my god, Flair's going for the avalanche moonsault.
Is she going to go up to the top?
Yes, she is.
Oh god.
This could be a match that if she gets this right, please get it right, please get it right, please get it right.
I tell you land wrong here, you got a broken leg. I tell you, it's
It wasn't pretty, but it worked.
Bailey kicks out.
Bailey way too early.
Yeah. Also, I think
1.5.
Here you go. Watch the replay. Flair's knee, I believe, hits Io Sky in the. Well, maybe not quite, but definitely on top of the head.
The thing is that she's used to doing a moonsault from the top rope
out to the
That with another ring on top, almost, wasn't it?
Yeah. Good.
Some big boot being thrown here. Charlotte and Becky, when they want to work together, my God, they're good together.
Pretty cool.
Double powerbomb? To Kairi Sane?
Oh. It's almost like a Razor's
Razor's Edge, yeah.
edge there.
Razor's Edge into a last ride almost. I'd say they may not like each other, but my God, can they work well together? I've had the hug.
Oh! Do you know what? I thought the way she screamed, I honestly thought she was going to clothesline her then. I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh.
Still might, to be fair.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's not over yet.
Double roll up. Now we've got we've got the figure 4 and an armbar.
An armbar.
She's trying to go for figure 8. Rope break won't count in this match.
Well, we got
Kari's gone up for the insane elbow.
Bianca's crawling through the trench.
Oh, elbow from Bailey, and the inside elbow.
Ooh,
but knees up into the disarmer.
Disarmer. That was quality.
This has been a really good 4-game match. Bailey saved the day with a running knee strike.
To the face. Knee to the face of Becky Lynch there.
And you got Asuka versus Bianca.
Shotzi's on the top rope. Double team coming out.
With a drop kick. Oh my God, drop kick into an avalanche German suplex. Shotzi's got the cover on Asuka. And
I didn't like the way. I didn't like the way Asuka's leg.
Here.
I didn't like the way Asuka's leg was bent. Then I know it was it was right, but for a moment you kind of go, "What the?" The table's set up in the other ring. Becky crawling through the trench.
Bailey's playing some serious defense here.
Apparently, I'm not 6 seconds ahead anymore.
Sorry, Graham. And now we've got Kairi and Becky going one-on-one for the moment. Oh, reverse DDT from Becky Lynch.
So many interchangeable one-on-one matches here. Oh, lovely.
Shotzi. With the sliced bread number 2. Oh, Mr. Mist.
Back up.
Oh! I thought the thing was from Bianca putting the mist out. Steel chair from Kairi Sane to the back. Sorry, from Sky, sorry. Shotzi. With a tiger suplex.
I haven't seen one else for a while. God. Here comes the trash can.
Kairi Sane with a trash can lid. Quite a robust one. Flare a big boot. It's hard to keep up with all this.
Jesus Christ. It is. You're right, man. This has been really, really good.
This is a really good start. Yeah, a really good start. Yeah. And a spin. Bailey took the bullet. Bailey took the bullet.
Oh, look at that. Wrapped her trousers. That thing hanging off her trousers got caught in Flair's arm there. Shotzi's back up.
Shotzi with a senton. Yeah. Here we go. Bailey's going to take them all now, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh.
The kiss of death.
KOD.
Becky's ready to I'm guessing it'll be the leg drop.
I mean, it makes sense that it's Bailey. It all started with her in Damage Control and, which is what Michael Cole just said. Keep up, Cole. Come on.
Damage. yeah. Keep up, Cole. Keep up. We're leading. We're ahead of him here. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna powerbomb her, or is it manhandle? Manhandle.
Ooh, manhandle slam. Yeah. Bailey's holding it.
Terrible manhandle slam.
It was, yeah. But she went through the table, and Bailey takes the pinfall, which is what we were talking about earlier. Obviously, we don't know that, but we're speculating as we go along here and reacting.
We are indeed.
It did look ugly. You are.
Some of these Lennies were bowling shoe ugly, but the faces come out on top here.
Yeah. I'm impressed with because Shotzi, the fuse that I've seen, I haven't been. I'm not saying she's not good in the ring, but I've not been impressed with what she's done. But this whole thing was really good, and I've seen a better side of her. And we're not going to do racings or anything, but that was a damn good opener. That could have quite easily been the main event, by the way.
Look at that. Look at that down there.
I had an accurate prediction.
I'm not known for them. I'm not known for them. They had a personal advantage for 12 minutes before the match even started. That is true. That is true. But no, that was a very enjoyable match for sure. That
I tell you what, the men have got
tough act to follow.
They absolutely the men's War Games match is going to be follow that, people, because I tell you what.
And the thing is, you've always got to put a new sort of spot in. That was insane from Io Sky.
Yeah,
absolutely insane.
So like it's a pair of legs with a thimble. This was like, oh yeah. Io Sky took a knee to the top of the head there.
I'm aware, Graham. I'm aware. So the question that we've got is that obviously we know men's will probably be the main event. We've also got 3 other matches, which is Santos versus Dragon Lee. Looking forward to that. We've got Zoe Stark and Rhea Ripley, and Gunther and Miz. Did the 5 matches tonight, but plenty of
I believe those are the yeah.
Let's not forget that in just the 2 War Games matches, you've got 18 people. So
yeah, and obviously you have the countdown. Obviously, everybody's got to enter in intervals as well. So,
mate,
that was really good.
Graham, we'll be right back. Graham will be back. He's got a read to JJ. That's all good. We encourage reading, of course, and look at that. Look at that image.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that's actually the start of the pay-per-view. It was sort of in the sense
yeah. You're seeing Damage Control moving around inside the ring now as well. Oh, hello, the Alpha Academy backstage with... Is that Piper? It is Piper.
Yes, it is, yeah. Piper
eating Ruffles.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What's
Otis with the biggest freaking ball.
Hello. I do love Otis. He's a cinnamon roll. And we've got Pretty Deadly here. Are we about to get a bonus match added to the card here?
Here we go. Chips. Crisps. Oh, God.
I hate to agree with Pretty Deadly, but they are crisps.
Yes.
No.
Oi!
Oh, hello.
Oh, true. What's up?
Chad from View from the Top Rope and the Digital Media Network will be absolutely devastated to see him.
I always get the names mixed up. Is Outer Prince the blonde one?
Yes.
Yeah. I always think he's kind of like...
Pretty are so good as heels. They're so good.
Yeah, they are good. But he's got like that Orlando Bloom look. He should be in Lord of the Rings, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm just Akira Tozawa is incredibly entertaining, to be fair. But that was extremely corny and cheesy, but it was harmless. So, oh yes, we're on the road to the Rumble. I do enjoy a Rumble. Where is it this year? I've forgotten. Well, next year, I suppose, technically. I generally think... Oh, Tampa Bay. Okay.
Tampa Bay, Florida.
Lovely.
January 27th.
Lovely.
I do. Royal Rumble's quite possibly to this day is probably my favourite pay-per-view. For the Rumble match, obviously.
with Kevin Hart here. Why?
Well, while this is going on, I'm going to go use the facilities, and I will be
that.
back in a few.
You do. I will entertain our viewers. You got about a minute. Yeah, we just between matches here. If you the chat and welcome along. Benny will be back momentarily. We are seeing we're showing off the championship belts right now for the various football teams in America. I wonder if we can convince Graham to get a Bengals one for JJ. That'd be kind of funny. I don't understand the link up there, but to be fair. Oh, Sami Zayn here. Okay. Sami Uso. Okay. Oh, Orton's not here yet. Oh, Benny's absolutely right with what he was saying earlier. They're playing just quite nicely. It's going to be interesting. Imagine if Ray doesn't come out. Absolutely could. Look at this would be ridiculous. So Benny, welcome back.
Hello. How are we doing?
They've just had a backstage segment with Sami Zayn and Jey Uso.
I literally just saw them walking away from each other, so I didn't actually hear what they said, obviously, but...
I will fill you in then. I'll fill you in. Randy Orton's not there yet.
Are they gonna...
And Jay just mentioned that he's the one to put... And Jay just mentioned that why would he be here? I'm going to put him on the shelf for 18 months.
Yes, yeah.
Exactly what you said earlier.
Yeah.
I mean...
So...
do
they just want to do the... Do they just want to give him the grand entrance, voices playing? Is it that?
A bit like when Kara had his entrance a few years ago, for example. I think that would be smart booking, to be fair. I mean, the crowd's going to go mental when he walks in anyway. I mean, it'll be really nice to see Randy Orton back. I mean, he's won every championship there is to win. He's won the Royal Rumble twice.
Oh, I loved it when he won it. When he won it that second time was awesome.
Oh, it literally saved us. It literally saved us because it meant we didn't get him against the Brock again. It was wonderful. WrestleMania 33 ended up being half decent because of it. We're now going to Gunther versus Miz here. This is going to be. I'm not sure if he's the man to win it, but I would be happy if he did. Miz is very good as an Intercontinental Champion. He is very good. I'm just gonna sit back and because Miz will do anything that is asked of him.
You got to remember, Miz. With help, did beat Roman Reigns a few years ago for the IC title. I say a few years ago. It's probably about 5 years, maybe more now, but still.
Indeed. But a win is a win. I mean, he's just a great foreign bully. Isn't he, Gunther? He's so good. So good.
Well, the Imperium stable itself has been a bit up and down, hasn't it? Like one of them...
Well, a bit up, because of course, as Samantha Irvin called him, Ludwig Kaiser.
That was good / creepy at the same time, Matt, but that was good. It's a good impression.
That's what she calls him. And Giovanni Vinci. She actually does that. If you actually watch her on the shorts and things, she actually does it with her hand. The whole Giovanni Vinci, and like she's just so entertaining. She really, really is. One of the best. She may be the best ring announcer since Lillian Garcia. Which is no disrespect. To be fair, Gunter is. He is one of the best. You know, he's no nonsense wrestler. He doesn't have lots of complicated moves like Hurricane Ranas and things like that. He's very to the point. A big strong clothesline, a big strong power bomb wins in matches. But can Miz beat him one-on-one?
One-on-one, as I've already said, Miz fan over here, but I don't one-on-one, no interference. I don't think so.
But here he is. He is awesome.
There's a price to pay.
I'm not a fan of a jacket, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's got huge balls. I'm glad he's leaning into that a bit now.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I think my jitters are all out now. We've got. Are they going to be using the second ring? They're going to use the second ring here. Okay. This is what throws me off because I've got two rings obviously next to each other. Interesting colour scheme has gone for. Red, yellow and black.
It's the I assume the next singles match will be in the other rings. They alternate, don't they? Normally.
Not usually, no.
Like when I first saw the War Games in NXT, because I don't think
they're doing it. I don't think they're doing it though. I don't think they did. As here comes Imperium.
When they changed his name from Walter to Gunther, I was a bit like, ugh.
Everyone was the same way, but I think if it's fair, they took out the last name they gave him because that was totally a Nazi by all accounts. But just Gunther, fantastic. He's coming out alone here. Imagine if Ludwig Kaiser cost him the championship by accident tonight. Because him and Giovanni Vinci have been having a few cross words recently, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe that's how.
I know I said Miz sarcastically, but I've started to talk myself into it, I think. Gunther's going to get screwed unintentionally by his teammates. Because they're going to come out to try and help. Kaiser's going to mess up. Vinci's going to try and fix it. And in doing so, the Ring General will get beaten. He's not been pinned, bearing in mind, since he's been on the main roster. But he has lost a count out to Chad Gable, of course. Always wipe your feet before you enter the ring. It's good ring manners. It's such a simple side plate design, isn't it? Just his name and a flag. It's so simple.
As we said earlier, this bout has grown. I think it's grown on a lot of us, to be fair.
Oh no, the belt's still hideous for me. But the side plate design that Gunther's, because obviously all the belts now have got, but they put the side plates on rather than like a nameplate. Oh, and Miz going for the it kicks, which is a smart move. take up the leg, take out the power game. Oh, I'm not sure if I like this Miz or not. I'll let you know later in the match here, Benny. But I'm liking the weird attire. Is he embracing his comic book side? I mean, that Mr. Chopin. Run, Miz, run.
Run away. I feel like he's got Macho Man's. I was going to say Macho Man's glasses on, but obviously he wears glasses like that as well to a degree. Not in his, but on the back of the tights that they look. But actually no, I think it's actually Miz's glasses. But
went back to the too many times with the kick and what a slap to the chest.
Oh yeah, it is Miz's because he's also got like the Oscars in them as well. So. I like that. Corey Graves likes to hand out reality checks. I like that. That's a good line. Oh, shot from Miz.
Just rain on left hands. Miz has got some offense in here, but I was partly wondering if it was going to be the shortest title match since Edge beat Lance Storm in 1 minute 30 seconds on Raw for the IC title. Oh, good strategy here. To be fair, he is a 2-time WWE champion.
Yep.
A multi-time Intercontinental champion. A former tag team champion on both Raw and SmackDown. He even was champion with the Miz, with himself, with Mizdow. Obviously,
he was that good. He teamed with himself.
Well, one could argue with Mizdow, yes, but when he was with Cena once, figure 4 the ring post.
Oh man, he's also tag team.
Do you remember back in 2009 again, during that Submissions Count Anywhere match? They put Shawn Michaels in that round the ring post. Ted DiBiase, Cody Rhodes did that while Ted DiBiase locked in the $1 Million Dream.
All right.
Yeah, a springboard. Just kicks him out of midair.
About 09, I think I was sporadically kind of in and out of it, really. So.
Yeah, I sat through all that crap. I sat through all of that crap.
Was 2009 WrestleMania 25 year?
Yes.
Yeah, because I watched. I used to watch I used to pop my head in around Mania, Rumble, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, obviously the big ones.
Yeah.
But actually watching
a gut kick is brutal.
Kicked me in the face as well. Damn.
That was a brutal one. Miz is selling this. Miz is actually a really good seller. Just real time, we're gonna miss Dolph Ziggler in terms of selling ability. We're gonna miss him big time.
I was a fan of Ziggler as well. I loved his cash in.
Yeah, I think everyone did. We're getting the Black Friday deals flashing up. Gear up for the Survivor Series War Games using the special Superstore in Chicago, open through Sunday. Yeah, if you're in Chicago, you're not watching this right now. Just saying. Oh, Miz is really good at selling. I've just realised that. Or certainly compared to how he used to be anyway. He's come a long way from being on The Real World on MTV.
He's come a long way since the Chick Magnet days as well.
Yeah, back on ECW. I remember there was he was involved in a scramble match as a massive Austrian suplex from Gunther. I remember Miz was in a scramble match with 4 other guys. I think it was Finlay, Chavo Guerrero, Mark Henry, Matt Hardy, and Tommy Dreamer for the ECW World Title in a scramble match. Pin champion, and
Like an interim
and
champion until the time limit runs out, aren't you?
Exactly. They need to bring that back for one thing. Well, Miz is the only one from that match who didn't get a pinfall in the match. But he's also the only one from that match to ever become a WWE champion.
Well, there you go. Then maybe it's the scramble matches were cool. I liked it when they're on the video games as well. They were good fun. To be fair.
Yeah, they need to bring that back for the Mo for sure, because that could be good stuff in BCW, for example, which I'm certain should stand for Benny Championship Wrestling, but I'm just saying that.
No, we're just getting started with that, obviously, so it's just a bit of fun on the side.
You're just getting started, buddy. You're just getting started. It's all good. As Gunter going for the powerbomb here.
This is looking to end it now.
Yeah, looking very cocky, obviously. That raining down punches, and a Hurricane Rana from Miz.
Don't see that very often.
I've never seen Miz hit a Hurricane Rana.
Oh,
kicking back to the leg
again. Miz trying to take the legs out of Gunther.
Looking for a job, and again the kicks. It's a false dawn though. I mean, Miz can't beat him, surely. I mean, I'd love it, don't get me wrong, but I can't see anything. Oh! Let's not forget Miz uses. Let's not forget Miz uses the figure 4.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Like during that weird era where Ric Flair sort of like
stayed upon him, yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it's not like it would be unexpected. So he has one. I think gonna be it kicks. Is he gonna go for the head kick? Oh, what's the skull crushing finale? Just keep your eyes peeled, because at any moment there's that big kick.
He's working on that leg. I think we will see the figure 4 at some point. The crowd will pop for it big time.
I'm convinced we're going to see Imperium at some point as well. Absolutely convinced.
I'm trying to think if we've seen them. Don't see them very often come out during title matches with the. It's not to say they won't. Just trying to think if I remember seeing them coming out. Oh, that's a clothesline. Oh my god, here we go. Total World DDT. Already said that, Cole. Keep up. I say Tilt World DDT. It's nice to actually hear them actually call the moves, to be honest, which they don't do. They still don't do it enough for me, but
it's wonderful. It's wonderful because I mentioned it on Google Backup this week. I mean, they're doing a lot more now. They actually mentioned professional wrestling rather than sports entertainment the other day on SmackDown, which was nice. Oh, the TX dropkick.
Oh,
and that'll do it. Powerbomb time.
He's going for it again. Kneel buckle. Oh no. Okay.
Oh,
Miz kicked out.
Didn't see that coming. And nor did Gunther.
I actually thought, because of the amount of times that the knee's been worked on when he went for this one and this time, his knee might give way, but
that was an impressive kick out there. I feel like his bell's rung a little bit though. Mind if I've been powered by Gunther, so would I. But given I've got a fractured elbow, I'm not entirely sure I'll get in the ring with Gunther.
You're paying me a lot of money to get in the ring with Gunther.
To be fair, if you're WWE, they're paying a lot of money anyway. Looking for a sleeper hold.
Oh, sleeper hold.
Is Miz going to get to the ropes, or is he going to distract the referee so he can low blow him?
Oh, taking the ring pad off. Oh, low blow from Miz.
A second one.
Oh, second one. Crowd loved it.
Skull crushing finale.
Oh my god, is it going to happen? Oh,
kick out of 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, 2 low blows followed by a squad question finale. That's his chance gone now, mate. I'm sorry to say it. That's the opportunity he was going to have. Referee went straight into the cover. He can't actually do this.
Crowd.
I don't think now.
Counting one more time for a skull question finale.
Gonna counter it.
Oh,
Into that
sleeper.
Into a turnbuckle. Into cover.
Oh, ringmaster all over again. Ooh.
2. Oof.
Ooh.
I know that clothesline, that's it.
Oh, that clothesline. I think I might be just a tab behind you,
Yeah.
but that is
He's going up for the for that little splash he does. I say little splash, he's like 300 pounds.
jumping off. Oh, wasn't pretty, but
It's effective. Again, that Boston
Crab. No, yeah, oh yeah, okay. Boston Crab.
Miz is not known for Boston Crab, is he?
Is he going to get to the rope? Oh no! Oh, knee into the back.
That's tap out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Miz. To be honest.
Pulled out a lion tamer.
Yeah.
That was an enjoyable match, that was. Meltzer will give it 2 stars because there was a million Canadian destroyers. I think Gunter will give him a little bit. Well, be quietly impressed with that. Go away one night. Well done, Gunter. Gunter had to pull out a move I've never seen before.
There was definitely a moment there where we all thought Miz was gonna
had a chance, yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I wasn't sure, but when I saw two low blows,
yeah, I thought that was it. I wondered if he had him here with this off the turnbuckle, and then the roll up. But
yeah, Graham in the chat saying wasn't too fussed by that one, too predictable, timed it just to see the finish. There was a few good spots in though, Graham. A couple of moments which made me think maybe, which is what you want. I mean, we did think that, but we didn't see any Imperium come out and help, which I was a little surprised about. Because that would have been the case of like would have won despite it, but then he could have gone ape shit at him tomorrow on Raw, sort of thing. I'm seeing them now, says Graham. You're ahead of us, then, Graham. We're watching a WWE shop video right now.
Yeah, the official championships. I do like that new United States title. I say new; it's not that new anymore, but that new United States title design is actually really nice, to be fair.
Absolutely right, Graham. Imperium can mix it up on like a bloodline. Absolutely right.
I'm waiting for Imperium to get involved, like maybe have some sort of rivalry with Judgment Day, maybe.
Oh, what are you doing, Uso?
What is this?
Liv Morgan. Oh, the big credit card. Oh, hello. The boss is still awake.
Gunther is the man.
Yeah, absolutely. But needs to or live large. That's the plan right there.
The
to be fair, we are very, very, very. Oh, hello, here we go. What about advertising here?
Yeah, isn't it in Abu Dhabi or something?
January 2024.
There you go.
In Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Well, Riyadh, either way. Saudi.
Aha, we got the judgment day backstage here. Notice the shirt that Finn's wearing, by the way.
Dirty Dom.
Dom, Rhea, Finn, and Damien, but no JD. Yeah, the credit card advert, Graham, but the advertisement is live large.
Kind of like the white T-shirt with the Judgment Day logo and Rise. It's quite cool. I think I prefer Dom Dom's T-shirt though.
This is a
Dragon Lee.
This could be a sleeper match. This could be really good.
Has the potential, doesn't it? Definitely.
We know a good Dragon Lee. We know a good Santos Escobar is. In my universe mode, Santos Escobar is the Universal Champion.
Is he?
He
He
actually pinned Roman Reigns for it.
I have got Santos in BCW, so he has. I can't remember if he had a match last night or not now, but
he did. I think he won. Yeah, but I couldn't be certain. See, they've actually done this heel turn really, really well with Santos, though. Yeah. Took a little bit longer than we expected, but he did really, really well with it because he's really good as a heel, really good.
I was waiting for it to be honest. I actually liked the promise of Legado del Fantasma when they first came onto SmackDown. I was like, this could be really cool, and then obviously they went the LWO route with Ray. But actually, yeah, I was as well, to be honest. And the way they've done it now, as you said, has been really good. And obviously, we're seeing the beginning of this now. If Dragon Lee loses, we riot.
Well, all the pre-show panel. So that's Barrett, Booker, and Rosenberg all said that Dragon Lee was losing this match. I personally think Dragon Lee will win this match by roll-up, and then Santos will attack him afterwards because there's more story in that. But we'll wait and see.
Just wondering if Ray will actually turn up. I don't know how long he's meant to be out for. Or...
I don't reckon he will, but Zelina Vega might show up out at ringside. Zelina, I love what they've done with her. She's done such a good job since she's been back.
Yeah.
Did a great job of she actually had a really good match in Puerto Rico with Rhea. She did a great job. Given that she's not known as being a great wrestler, she absolutely fantastic.
I loved when she was with that Cien Almas and stuff in NXT when she finally came up, and then he bucked his ideas up, and obviously he had that run as NXT champion and stuff.
So if Santos wins, it better not be clean. I guarantee it won't be, Graham. So it says Cody to beat Roman at Mania, Gunther to beat Cody a year later. Later in the year, could work Brock v Gunther. Cody rematch, and then a Roman as a challenger in the far future, even if this is Mania 2025. Just a passing idea. I've seen worse ones, Go on.
I was going to say, I think Gunther's actually going to be a world champion, Seth, and I think that's going to be the battle he's going to be put on. I know he's on Raw, that's kind of obvious. I think Cody at some point will. So it'd be interesting anyway. But no, it's great. Mate, there's so much potential for future matches. So.
Absolutely. I mean, to be fair, us on Good Cop, Bad Cop have all got the same opinion. Right now, anyone but fucking Roman. Anyone but Roman. This is. I'm looking forward to it. So Dragon Lee's first pay-per-view match in WWE. He's only been on the main roster about a month.
Yeah, he hasn't been. Oh, here you go. I love Santos's music as well.
Very good to hear.
I was looking forward to Legado del Fantasma to do a bit more than they actually did. I was hoping actually at least one of those fellas would rejoin Santos. Maybe that still happen. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it at the moment.
It could still happen. No, we've seen that happen before.
Of course, Escobar.
Such a good heel he is. Coming out wearing a carpet.
I was actually half expecting the turn in the match with Logan. To be honest, with Ray and Logan, I actually expected it to happen there. But in the way he left the brass knucks on the ring and stuff like that, I don't know. Just there was a moment I felt like he was just gonna attack Ray when the ref wasn't looking, but obviously they did it.
They teased it really, really well. He's wearing the old armband, of course, and he's wearing his Cesaro tape.
Yes.
That used to annoy Graham to hell. This match is sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Not Ruffles?
Not on this occasion. Time for Dragon Lee to make his debut. On pay-per-view.
Dragon Lee.
I'm getting a lot of Ultimate Dragon vibes.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
A lot of Callisto vibes as well, to be fair. I loved Callisto back in the day as well. Beat Ryback and Rusev for the in US title matches.
Yes. You bring Ryback up. There was a social media post by him.
I didn't mean to, I'm sorry.
No, I know, but I'll just mention it anyway. But apparently, if CM Punk turns up, he's going to retire from wrestling. So maybe something good can come out of it if he does turn up tonight. So
please. Oh, he hasn't wrestled in like 9 years anyway. Ryback. He's not been around since WrestleMania 31 sort of time.
I assume he does indies or something, but
no,
I don't. It doesn't do that either.
Not particularly. I don't think so. I've never seen him. Well, if he does, he doesn't plug his indie shows anyway. But again, he is blocked by me, so.
Oh, wow, you hate him that much.
I blocked him. He didn't block me. I blocked him. Indeed.
He got there first.
So here we go. We've got a bit of a luchador match here. We've got Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar. And on the way. Quick start.
LA Knight's in the crowd there. Walking past. Oh no, it's the Wish version. My apologies.
To be fair, he looks
pretty good though.
Likeness.
Yeah, he's pretty good actually, isn't it?
I've looked twice.
Wait, is he? Wait, no.
That is great cosplay. That is a great cosplay.
Don't know if it's the same fella that was on. There was a guy in the sort of entranceway dressed as LA Knight.
And you are right, by the way. They have alternated rings.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did it for the War Games. Because I remember. Oh God, I think it was Aleister Black versus Adam Cole. In an Extreme Rules match. I could be wrong on that. I know they did have that match, but I can't remember if it was at War Games or not. Oh, Tree of Woe coming up.
Indeed. See, here's the thing as well. Is that obviously War Games is on the video game, but if you want to take part in a non-War Games match at War Games, they give you a single ring. Why?
Yeah. Again, like you said, coding, I suppose. I mean, they took a long time to get it to work, but
they can make it work, I'm sure.
Yeah. As, hopefully, the next game will
on the back
be.
foot here.
I like this aggressive side of Santos Escobar here.
Yeah, for sure.
Knees to the chest.
Oh, and it's froze Dragon Lee outside here. And back to the ring steps, I should say, where they injured Rey Mysterio with.
Yeah, which I think he might be. Yeah, I was going to say he might be doing it again here.
Exactly the same thing.
Yeah. Santos saying he's going to break his leg.
Dragon fighting back.
Is there going to be any interference, do we think, in this one?
Ooh. I'm sure there will be, and part of me thinks it'll be Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde rejoining with Santos. Part of me thinks that, but I'm not sure. Beautiful Hurricane Rana from the middle rope. Like a little bit blurry eyed. I'm all right.
Yeah, I'm starting to get there about myself, man. But over the top, I think it would be Rhea next, the Women's World Championship. Pardon me. Yes. And then we'll have the main event. So
yes, I would imagine so. Yes.
A couple of fans I see on Twitter and stuff talking about, the cruiserweight division. Are they going to bring back the cruiserweight title and stuff?
They've got so many, and a great running knee strike.
That was great. 2. Kick out of 2.
Wonderful. Look at that high flying ability. It's stunning. Picture perfect.
I think there's a place for the Cruiserweight Championship. They need to stick at it rather than sort of bringing it back, and then after a couple of months they seem to get bored of it or something. I don't know what it is with WWE. I say a couple of months. Might be a few years.
Vince was never interested in it, was he? But Vince ain't in charge anymore.
Yeah.
Dragon's going up.
Going up.
Escobar trying to recover.
Ooh! It's a bit of a kick in the face. There you go.
Oh, into Gui, and halfway to the outside goes Dragon Lee from Escobar.
It's
Escobar with a Hurricane Rana.
Oh God!
Oh, absolutely beautiful.
Cover.
Kick out 2. Escobar's in shock. Escobar thing was 3. It was definitely a 2, sir.
It was
great showmanship, great selling on both men's side here, selling the aggression side from Escobar, and Dragon's trying to break the mask.
Yeah, the
disrespect,
the aggression from Santos is brilliant. Like so you said, the selling from the facial expressions.
He's ripping the mask off.
Oh, he nearly freaking did then, didn't he?
Yes.
Rip his nose off. He was so close.
This. Look at the booing.
A-hole chance going on here.
Electronic asshole. This is how you turn someone properly heel, isn't it? Try and demilk a luchador. It would be like someone trying to take some hair clips to Carlito's hair, for example.
It's very clever of them for him to say, like, to Rey Mysterio, your son was right about you, Dom was right about you, and the crowd went absolutely like...
Yeah. The crowd, guaranteed to turn the crowd against you.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's very clever. Ooh!
Oh, hello. Could we go for that double stomp?
There's an FU Santos chant going on. Oh!
Yeah, 2, but great near 2.
2. That sounded like...
It
sounded painful. The replay here is like...
Off. Dragon Lee. Into a... Oh, what a
super kick. Oh!
Beautiful super kick by Stanley.
Do you know what I like about that super kick?
What?
The fact that Santos can't get the cover. because that should be a finish right there. That should be the finish. So the fact that he can't get the cover, which means he can't, that was a great super kick. Oh, Dragon Lee like, flipping like that was
Dragon Lee, brilliant, isn't
he? Yeah. Can't tell if he was bleeding from the mouth there or not.
Hello, put on the wristband.
I think you were right, Matt. Sleeper match here.
These are brilliant, lovely little matches, isn't it? I mean, like this time last night, we didn't even know this was going to happen.
Yeah, it was meant to be Santos. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
which I would have enjoyed.
Oh, reversed. Oh,
look at the power of Dragon Lee.
Power of Dragon Lee.
Power bomb.
Power bomb. Kicked out.
Beautiful.
Set out power bomb was great. I think Dragon Lee. I think Dragon Lee might be bleeding from the mouth there, Matt. Definitely got a bit of blood in there.
Even though he's got lipstick on over too.
I think it's just inside. Just on the. That was a great bloody.
Lee, round we go, round we go, round we go.
Oh,
Santos counters back into a
Meteor.
Canadian Destroyer.
Canadian Destroyer, sorry, not Meteor.
Into a Michinoku driver.
Oh,
it's a clean free count.
Wow.
Graham there is going to be absolutely livid. Be beaten clean. Graham says he's listening to us while looking at his phone, looking up from time to time. He's ready for the second war game match already. He's going to be fucking spitting feathers right now. Any moment he's going to pop up in the chat and say, like, what the fuck? To be fair, it makes sense to have Santos go over because of they're pushing with a heel and Dragon Lee's just making his debut on the main roster.
Yes, yeah.
But
I don't know why I said Meteor there as a Canadian Destroyer, for fuck's sake.
You were excited, buddy, and also it is 2:30 in the morning.
There is that as well. I appreciate the lenience there.
I'm leaning. Boy. I'm sure our fans will be.
Not a bad match. Not a bad match at all.
Yeah, very good match. Very good match. Yeah, they're not bad. At all. In 2 weeks, time is up. Yes. Oh yes, of course, because it's time for Dragunov versus Corbin, and the Iron Survivor match for number one contendership, I believe. At NXT deadline. The Iron Survivor is a great match. It's in Bridgeport in 2 weeks.
I will admit I've fallen off the NXT train a little bit because of the 2.0 malarkey that was happening, and
thankfully, if HBK now in charge, it's all gone now, buddy.
They've dropped the. They've also dropped the 2.0, haven't they, as well? So they've
dropped 2.0. It's back to being black and gold again. Shawn Michaels is running the show on NXT, and it's so much better. Yeah, you would do yourself a favour if you were to check it out on the network or TNT Sports. Happy 60th anniversary, really?
It's gonna be a cricket bloody advert again, isn't
it's it? Slim Jim out there. Slim Jim.
Oh, maybe not.
LA Knight is plugging
LA
Slim
Knight
Jims
doing it
with the Randy Savage advert in the back on the
TV. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool to see a bit of Randy Savage in there as well. That's quite cool. Oh, it's Slim.
New day sucks. New. It's the New Day arriving in the
Judgment Day
car. that was Judgment Day. Yeah, they've now gone back inside the Slim Jim car with. Well, of course they're piping Slim Jim. It's all good. Graham is saying available 7-foot Santa hung WWE belt for 104 on Fanatics. Very tempting.
Very tempting.
I'm good, Graham.
Slim Jim. Massive.
Absolutely.
Aussie. Slim Jim.
I can't say I had a Slim Jim, but they don't really do them here, do they?
I don't think so. I mean, I assume the closest to what that would be to a degree would maybe be a Pepper Army, I guess. I don't know.
Absolutely would be.
Zoe Stark versus Rhea Ripley coming up. My bruiser. Rhea Ripley's music is like it's on my god, on my first. It's a great song.
She had a phenomenal year. She won the Women's Royal Rumble, first to last. She won WrestleMania in convincing fashion against Charlotte Flair. It says. Turned back all challengers. Looking to close out a phenomenal year. Can she get past the wild card that is Zoe Stark? I mean, she can wrestle, and she's strong enough to compete against the men. She reminds me of China back in the day.
She did pay homage to China, didn't she, as well? She had the gear on at one point. I forget where no, where was it? I forgot where it is, but she wore the thing. But yeah, you're right. Had a freaking great year.
Yeah, phenomenal year.
I don't know if it's quite time for that to come off her. To be fair,
maybe it's not. But same thing. I'd be happy if she won it. I'd be happy if she lost it tonight. But it's one of those ones where it's not as like, it's only been like 10 months. Not even that. It's been like 7, 6, something like that. Been a long night. But she has got an incredibly good opponent tonight.
Yeah.
Zoe Stark, she did great in NXT, and Triple H is giving her a chance. I mean, he could have put anyone in this match that he wanted. I mean, Zoe Stark is strong enough to take on Rhea Ripley, for sure.
Yeah. I'd like to see I know they just show that there, obviously, but I was hoping that Shayna Baszler was going to do a bit more after. I mean, she beat Ronda, but I wouldn't say it was one of the better matches, to be fair, but I was hoping a little bit more from her. I mean, yes, obviously there's still time. I loved her NXT run. Shayna Baszler was amazing. I mean, she's hung in there, but she doesn't seem to have done. I don't know. I just want more from her, I guess. She can be an absolute badass, to be fair, Shayna Baszler. So,
what more do you need from her? Is her time past already?
I don't think she needs to be a face, definitely. I don't know what to suggest, really. But if done right, more aggressive, more matches winning, more of these submissions and stomps and stuff, and just what I mean, a lot more like we're seeing from Santos Escobar a little bit, a bit more aggression, and just sort of like I don't know. It's hard to really pinpoint it, but just imagine Shayna Baszler from NXT days, black and gold, against the Rhea Ripley as she is now. Could potentially be a really good match.
Well, it's up to Triple H to rebuild, isn't it? For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Has his hello, the War Paint as well.
That's quite cool. I always get a jazz-esque feel from Zoe Stark.
Yeah. Is this too soon for Zoe Stark? I guess we'll find out. Because a lot of people were thinking about LA Knight last month for Crown Jewel. Was it too soon? Was it a case of show us you belong in the main event? Is that what they're saying here at Zoe Stark?
See if you can hang with the people that are
The
established and the best and all that kind of
Exactly.
stuff. So, yeah, I think LA Knight did pretty well. The match was,
Oh yeah,
it was good.
Completely proved himself. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And the crowd is still behind him. The crowd want to,
Let me talk to you. Yeah.
it's a little bit harder to do some of the stuff you want to do for guys like LA Knight. Then, for example, when your champion is only there only every so often, and this is one of the big four pay-per-views, and we don't have Roman there, which I still find a bit strange sometimes.
I was going to say odd, but strange covered it. Definitely. Interesting choice or attire from Rhea Ripley.
Love theme music.
I can't get
in fact
music up,
all of the Judgment Day music, from their individual music to the actual like stable music, is really good. It's this smudge going. Zoe Stark do.
I forgot to sing it to the tune of Baby Shark.
Oh, I see. No.
Yeah, great. No, exactly. Exactly my point. I'm afraid I can't, Graham, because if I wanted to, because we would be demonetized. And also, I think someone might actually put out a thing saying copyrighted material still. Because I don't think you can hum stuff on here and it can still be copyrighted for it. Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre.
I mean, the music I use for the intro is actually a band called Onlap. Benny No Lol.
Yeah, I thought Matt was
just no, all right, Baby Shark.
No.
That's because that's a dad who's heard that way too many times. It is. You can tell.
Luckily my girl missed it, just but my niece on the other hand, who's younger, the Alexa took a lot of
pounding. Hello, we've got some rival face paint here from Miss Ripley. Oh, and a slap there, and slapping back and forth here. We've got Graham is going to die on that hill. Well, you can die on that hill, Graham, by all means. As a double leg takedown and raining down blows, and we're going to have some rolling around here. Please don't roll over a free, because that would just be wrong. Remember those days when referees used to get rolled over in matches by the women, and then they'd celebrate like they won the world championship.
I don't think it's going to have the same effect on a woman. Well, maybe it does. I don't know, on a woman referee. But oh, Jesus, get out, Rhea! I don't think that was necessarily as smooth as that was meant to be.
Oh, crikey! Those like a high crossbody from the top rope. Go on, Zoe. Amanda's shock value if she beats her quickly.
Yeah, I think Rhea's going to pull it out, but
we haven't really had
like
a
you
shock
said,
yet,
no, we haven't. So are we going to have it in this match, or are we going to have it in the men's war games? I don't know. It's just you mentioned earlier about something was bad happens at Survivor Series. Oh. Of course, the first Survivor Series I saw was 2000. If memory serves,
Rikishi turned on the Rock by accident during the match, but Austin Rikishi
Steve Austin
street fight, yeah.
Oh, was it some? What
And
was
that
the?
wasn't
What
on
was?
Mercy. It was Rikishi versus
Yeah.
The Rock at Survivor Series, yeah. And the E4 was Austin getting run over.
Yeah. What was the one with the forklift? Was that Survivor Series, or am I thinking
The
of the wrong pay per
forklift. You're
view?
thinking of for the last man standing match.
Triple H. No. Triple H.
Oh, that was at No
Sorry,
Mercy.
Austin.
That was
Yeah,
No
okay.
Mercy.
Okay.
As No Mercy, yeah,
That was a
when
great move
Austin.
by Zoe Stark. Sorry. Yeah, I got. Yeah, that year, that whole year for me as a fan, becoming a fan that year was. Delete. Baby Shark.
7 hours long
That's
to meet
insane,
the
isn't it?
Hardys. Graham is now saying this as well. Matt just saw the wrestlers whose balls you touched is the Ring of Honor Pure Champion. For context, those were dodgeballs.
Thank you.
It was we.
Bit of
It was
context.
we. It was Wheeler Yuta, who's now in AEW. He was involved in a 5-on-5 dodgeball match, and he posed him afterwards, and he was a stupid sexy Yuta at the time. Oh my word!
Oh,
Phenomenal power from Rhea Ripley. And Graham come back for some more. Yeah, wrestler. I got what you mean, buddy. I know what you mean. So yeah, time check here in the UK. It's 2:48 a.m.
yeah. Whose idea was this?
Stupid sexy eater. Yours, Benjamin.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I found his trigger word.
It doesn't actually bother me that much. It's more of a case of my name is actually Ben. I'm not Benjamin. It is actually only Ben.
Oh,
But
okay.
people used to go. It doesn't really bother me at all. But it's more when people go, "Is your name Ben or Benjamin?" And I say it's Ben. They go, "Okay, Benjamin." Don't fucking ask me if you're gonna just do what you want to do. You know.
Yeah, that's different. That's different. That's different as being a dick.
I had an English teacher. So, is your name Ben or Benjamin? And I said Ben, and she laughed. And on my school report,
crikey.
wrote Benjamin. So, Zoe Stark.
Yeah,
The
the surfboard, stomp attack, shades of Daniel Bryan. Brilliant bit of aggression from both of these guys. Oh, just dropped out there as Benny. So hope he'll be back momentarily. Graham saying it'll be worth paying you guys. Absolutely be absolutely worth it. As we've got Rhea Ripley here with Zoe Stark in the corner. Hopefully not, Graham. Hopefully be back momentarily. As up to the top rope, hoisted is Zoe Stark by Rhea Ripley, trading right hands back and forth. I do believe Benny is just reconnecting as Rhea Ripley descends to the middle rope.
It's a bit weird.
Looking for some form of superplex, it would seem.
My internet was a bit jolty then. I don't know whether that was what's contributed to that. I have no idea. I would assume so.
Welcome back.
Oh, choke slam, is it?
Oh my word.
Oh.
I'm not sure it was.
I thought she over-rotated it.
Oh, wow!
Wow.
Oof, crikey. In the chat, Graham is saying, I think retelling that story annoyed Ben so much he went to punch a wall.
Not at 3 o'clock in the morning,
that was a quick
almost.
power nap.
Yeah. I was doing my John Cena impression, all right? You can't see me.
You can't see me. And Zoe Stark counters out. To look for Z360, obviously, which basically is a GTS in reverse.
Yeah.
I think Ripley wants a Riptide.
Oof. I thought I thought she over rotated on that.
Northern Lights suplex, beautiful.
Oh, wow. 1, 2, kick out.
Look at that brilliant eye makeup, by the way. Ripley looks like she's absolutely
it's
lost
really
it.
good. I know she doesn't have the D plus M on her face this time.
Not for now, anyway.
Not D. That doesn't make any sense. Rhea.
She got landed in her tights again. He's asking her to hit her, and she just got roundhouse kicked. And now Zoe is going for a Riptide. Rolls through.
Whoa.
German suplex.
Zoe Stark has impressed me in this match. Oh.
Bateman drop kick. This will be a 2 count, I'm sure, but either way, she has impressed. She definitely can hang with Rhea Ripley, it would seem.
I felt like she was more like
herself.
Yeah, I felt like she's more overshadowed with the whole Trish stuff that was going on not long ago. So
oh, she's caught it.
Oh, reversed. Well, countered, not reversed.
Roundhouse again. Headbutt again.
Oh.
Riptide coming.
Is she going to get it this time? There it is.
And a 3 count. But that was not as straightforward as she would have liked, Rhea Ripley.
No. And that's how you do matches. So the champion can keep the belt, but the challenger looks really good. So
take note, Tony Khan. Take note. That's how you book a champion. But again, no real surprises. I remember back at the Survivor Series in 2002, every championship that was on the line changed hands. The only time in history that's happened.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably show a replay of this in a minute. From the that German suplex was quality.
Phenomenal. Graham is heaping praise on Rhea Ripley. Absolutely, we've always thought Rhea Ripley was amazing, and they finally tried to rocket to her, and she's going to the moon.
Yeah. No, they're not going to show it. But I was hoping to get a replay of that top rope segment a minute ago, but
I much prefer that version of Riptide as well. I think it's a much more effective maneuver. Sort of like a pump out into the thing. Is every match sponsored, Graham is saying? Don't think every match is, but no. If we had our way, SJP World Media would be presenting for the main event. And F Academy here with the oh hello, look at those beautiful old championship belts. Gifts for the whole universe, apparently. Oh, but are they saying Austin's vests now in the shop?
So I muted it. Well,
yeah,
they got the
Austin's vest. Thank you.
Chad Gable. I got nothing but praise for that guy. He's so good in the ring.
Do you know what? I was absolutely gutted because when he had a match with Gunter on September 11th, and they didn't put him over and have him win the match, and it was after he'd already beaten Honky Tonk Man's record, so
Yeah,
he could have dropped the championship, but they didn't for one reason
actually,
or another.
I did expect that to happen actually, but yeah, you're right. That roll through German suplex that he does gets me every time when he like rolls through and lifts his opponent up almost like dead weight. The German suplex,
The Chaos Theory, yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Oh.
And Graham is saying more matches for Maxine and Ivy Nile tagging, please, Triple H. Yes, a bit of a hodgepodge team, but they looked good together. And I think it's time for the Simon to go, so we can activate. We are heading for Tampa, Florida, obviously for the Rumble, to Tropicana Field, home, of course, at one point to the Thunderdome. I remember those days when I was sitting there daily, just looking at the news, seeing like, when are we gonna when are we gonna back to full crowds? When are we doing this? When are we doing that? And the main thing looking forward to was, hello, Seth's there.
Obviously, history with Randy and Seth as well.
Yeah. All like that. Says that we're going to war, boys. They're going to war. A man down. If we hear Cult of Personality at any point, oh my god, that place is going to go absolutely bollocks.
I mean, you hear the saying, blow the roof off. I think that roof would probably come off. Randy Orton's meant to be there, and they're not there at the moment.
I think I can feel they're going to go to extra time here. Ryan earlier said that the apparently breaking news from Chicago was that CM Punk had been spotted in Chicago buying a cup of coffee.
He lives there. I was going to say he lives there, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yes. It was. I'm not sure if I was doing just to annoy people or what it was. And here comes. This is actually quite a good package they put together.
How dare he buy a coffee in the city that he lives in?
Yeah.
Does he not know there's a WWE event on tonight? He literally grasped it.
I mean, of course, but at the same time, I was wondering maybe if, even if he was going to be there tonight, he wouldn't say.
If you want to bring someone like that back in their hometown, why would you advertise it? You wouldn't, would you? There's enough going on the card for people to watch anyway, and then
And to be fair, he could always wander out at the end of the match, obviously, of course, couldn't he?
Yeah.
And just point at Seth. That'd do it. For sure. I mean, I'd be fucking furious, but it is what it is. Obviously.
Yeah. Was there any relationship with Cody and CM Punk in AEW, or was that not really?
Not I don't really particularly.
Know. So there's no real reason Punk would.
I mean, there's matches to be had here with new people, obviously. Just 1 second. I'll be right back on one moment while we're hit.
Yeah, no worries.
You draw my avatar.
This is what I like about the Drew McIntyre stories, that Usos, obviously Solo Sikoa mainly, costing him the title at Clash of the Castle. So Drew not forgiving Jey Uso, basically.
Layers
there we
there,
go.
isn't there?
So it is good. I enjoy it.
Layers here for sure.
But I don't know whether, I think Drew's contract, I don't know how much is left on it, but apparently they haven't actually come up with a new deal apparently yet. So whether he's going to have some time off or whether he's going to go elsewhere, I don't know. Never say never anymore, do you? You got another company that's willing to pay you to be there. So,
but we need to pay you to be in catering more, like.
Well, yeah. Is he back though? They're saying he's back in the promo, but
I guess we'll wait and see.
I mean, he did give Cody a hug when he came back and stuff, so there was mutual respect there. But as Jey being one of the half of the people that took a year and a half of his career away, main event time. Yeah, that's right, Si. It is indeed. Nope. We only had one table in the last match, so I wonder if we're going to have a fair few more in this one.
The thing is, though, you've got to be careful about repeating spots. Same rules as the last one apply. Who starts for Judgment Day?
I'm going to assume not Dom, to be honest.
I think it would probably be Finn or JD, I'd say, yeah. Priest coming
or
last.
JD. Well, something we did talk about at the top of this show. Is the briefcase going to play any surprise spot later?
Could be. Wait and see. Would he come up with it? I mean, Rhea would bring it out, of course, couldn't she?
I was going to say, that would be quite a moment, wouldn't it, if Rhea brought it down?
Oh, of course, and Drew, well, does Drew start? So cool at Clash of the Castle when he had Broken Dreams play at the top of his... He is such good. He's so good as a face and as a heel. Here he comes.
Oh.
Well,
Drew, only one on the team to actually have been in a War Games match.
Last year.
Yeah. I thought Finn had been in one for some reason. I don't know why. Do, 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 do.
Does Priest come out with a briefcase?
Doesn't look like it.
Don't know with tag belts, but that's it, yeah.
JD McDonough actually officially in the group now.
Oh.
All right. Said Finn. Maybe Drew starts. I don't know.
Look, you feeling this? You feeling that tension?
Yeah, man. Oh. This is getting a bit awkward.
That'll do for me. We'll watch this one in the morning. Excuse me for all the entrances. There, guys. Night, Graham.
Cheers, great.
Time. Here goes Finn.
Not gonna lie, I'm feeling it, but we're almost there. So.
Oh, JD and Dom are entering the cage, but those two are staring each other down.
Oh, Finn starting. These two need a moment. What's going on? It's going on for a while.
The stare down is phenomenal. Look at those abs.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's ended.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He said after you, and he literally bowed. Like curtsy, you can say. These two do not like each other. I like that.
Very interesting on that one.
Time for Kingdom. This is a big moment, of course. It's the first time ever Cody's been in his dad's match.
Yep.
He would have been last year, of course, but he was injured.
Does Cody start? I feel like he would. Do it all again. I would do the whoa, but people are asleep in the house. Otherwise, I can't do that. Whoa! What? I think you're slightly ahead, but even so, yeah, I feel like Cody would start this.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing at 242 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. That kid's gonna treasure that belt forever. Like he did.
My kingdom.
Uso.
Right, so are we going to have the Randy Orton? Everybody else enters, and then they'll do the countdown like we did with KO a few years ago. Or does he actually come out now?
Makes a amount of sense, wouldn't it, to give me his moment. Balor's physique is ridiculous. Zero body fat. I'm pretty sure that when I was still a smoker, I coughed up stuff that had more body fat than Finn. Very possibly, Si. Very, very possibly. I've had a thing for Finn Balor since I can remember. He is very, very easy on the eyes for a very, very, very comfortably out gay man like myself. And here's Sami Zayn. What a year he's had. Main evented the first tag match to main event WrestleMania since WrestleMania 1. And won it. They absolutely love him, don't they? He's gone from being the underdog from the underground to being the guy who maybe should have won the world championship. but did win the tag titles in the main event of WrestleMania. The first time that's ever happened. Burn it down. Oh.
I swear the shoulder bits get bigger and bigger. Yeah.
Benny's give you Disney a little bit more attention. He'll be back momentarily, I'm sure. Will Randy come out now, or will he get his moment? Seth's going to start. Oof. There's some history right there. Seth and Cody in this building. I've really grown to love that World Heavyweight Championship belt. Orton is not here yet still. Will he even turn up? Will we see Phil Brooks turn up? I hope not. But who knows, to be fair. And Seth ain't waiting. Run away. 5 minutes to the first person from Team Judgment Day to enter this match. Balor and Rollins, this is a match which we've seen many times in WWE, but never get tired of seeing it. It's hard to believe it's been feel like so long ago, and yet like yesterday that Seth made a debut at Survivor Series. The battles they've had over World Championships, these two. Wonderful way to blow everything off inside of War Games. But will it even be the end, is the question. That crowd absolutely loving Seth, singing his song still. From one ring back to the other ring, Finn crying off, but Seth's wise to it. Looking for a buckle bomb early. And counted out of it, and a takedown by Balor. I mean, I could watch that from the Finn Balor go at it every night. I mean, those two are just so... Oh, face first into the steel goes Rollins there. Balor and Rollins going literally head to head into the steel here. 3 minutes on the clock still before member of Judgment Day enters this match, but Judgment Day are in the advantage right now. A sling blade from Balor. Seth looking... Is Seth in a bad way already here? Finn is taking a super kick. He was looking for the shotgun drop kick to set up the coup de grace. I won't call it the coup de grace, it's the coup de grace. Seth sitting through to the middle of the ring, where Balor is. Looking for pedigree. Look at the pedigree and backdropped onto the steel. And now Seth with a sling blade. Unfortunately, Benny's had a power cut. Hopefully he'll be back before the show ends, but no idea. He does apologise, but we'll continue as we are regardless here. And Seth and Finn... Seth backing Finn up into the corner here. Seth taking a moment to appreciate the cheers of the crowd, kill a bit of time before the next entrant comes in. And there goes, oh, beautiful suplex into a backbreaker by Seth. And a wonderful running knee strike. Would have been proud of that by William Regal. And into the last 15 seconds, that was a quick 3 minutes. So I'm talking about the show the clocks so they accelerate where they need to. So the next person from Judgment Day, JD McDonough. And in he comes. Oh, and he meets the boot of Seth Rollins coming in, and Balor in the corner with the shoulder thrust straight away. And now, oh, JD McDonough has a kendo stick in his hand, and is now bringing out some toys. Because JD is Finn Balor's long-time friend, of course. And hands Balor a kendo stick. The two Irishmen now, who went one-on-one at the event in Blackpool back in 2019. Now it's a kendo stick swing fest against the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. He can be the gentleman now literally using the kendo stick to choke Seth Rollins. I don't know if anyone's ever had a kendo stick across their throat. They are extremely sharp. Not fun at all. Oh, and Seth blocks the kendo stick and then kicks Balor down to the ground and whips JD through the ropes. And now, oh, and the kendo stick goes into the other ring. Beautiful moonsault from McDonough from one ring back into the other. Looks like the WWE have regained the advantage here. And a double clothesline using the kendo stick as a weapon, literally. We are going to have a member of Team Rollins joining the fray momentarily, of course. As a kendo stick from the top rope by Finn, who then drives the kendo stick into the mouth of Seth Rollins here. It's hard to know who the next person will be because they all would like a piece of the Judgment Day. I feel Cody could be next. They got beautiful double arm suplex. As we go into the last 7 seconds before a member of Seth's team entered the match. Jey Uso's going. Normally it sounds like booing normally, but that is definitely an Uso chant. Uso's got a chair. And uses it quite nicely on both men. We're already into the next 3 minutes. And then the yeet chants going up from the punches from Jey Uso. Oh, shade of his daddy there with the Rikishi with the little bit of dancing. No question about it. Jey Uso is incredibly talented, and I can't wait to see his singles run. I think he's feeling easy. Takes Uso out of midair. Brutal. Brutal. Beautiful Spanish fly. 1.5 minutes more or less to go here before the next member of the Judgment Day enters. Seth catches Uso and double super kick. I apologise if I sound a little bit monotonous. I'm extremely tired. Rollins and Uso now pairing off JD McDonough with Jey Uso, Seth Rollins with Finn Balor. Both members of the Judgment Day escape through to the other ring, but Seth sets from one top rope to the other and delivers a clothesline, taking down Finn Balor. So if you are just joining us here on SJP World Media, welcome to our watch-along coverage of Survivor Series War Games 2003. We're in the last 10 seconds before the next member of the Judgment Day will enter. I'm expecting it to be Dirty Dom Mysterio. McIntyre wanted in, but Priest is saying no. Priest going in. Priest, who announced this week that he was the leader of the Judgment Day. And Priest is now set to enter. A fresh Damian Priest against Jey Uso and Seth Rollins. And it's 2-on-1, but we are in the 3-minute countdown now. Here comes Uso. Balor back in the corner with Seth Rollins. Damian Priest with the metal bar. I think it might be a tire iron. Cody Rhodes asking where he got that from in the first place. And Stinger splash into the corners. Dropping the elbow in as he goes in. Priest. Being in and out on Benny's had a power cut, so I'm running solo currently. You've got Damian Priest going to the top rope here. Damian Priest. Oof, with a twisting plancher, taking down both members of Team Rollins. Damian Priest, of course, is Money in the Bank holder. I didn't bring the briefcase out with him. Doesn't mean he won't cash it in later on, of course. Balor with a chair in his hand, straight to the gut, and then to the back of Jey Uso. Would Sami Zayn be next in the last 10 seconds? Sami shakes Cody's hand and Sami walks in. Sami Zayn, of course, who helped win War Games last year for the Bloodline. Oh, Daniel Madonna pretty much gives Sami Zayn a weapon, and using the cage as a weapon against Finn Balor. As Sami Zayn and the Zaniacs enters the ring. No. And Sami pulls out the tables. Hands it in to Drew and to Seth. And the countdown has begun. And Sami Zayn stepping through. Sami with the crazy steps. And shaking the cage. And then Sami Zayn with a blue thunder bomb on Finn Balor. Sami's going to the top rope here. The Uzi chants flood the Rosemont Arena. Sami's going to the top of the cage here. Well, he's trying to. JD Madonna pulls him back down to the top rope. Oh, and JD Madonna falls from the top rope onto the rope and falls to the ground. So they just pulled a bar out of the a lead pipe out of a cage and uses it on the Judgment Day. Take down all the members of the Judgment Day with a steel pipe. Very, very impressive work by Sami Zayn. Sami chants now echoing. Olay chants. They do love their wrestling here in the Midwest. Sami and Seth have picked off JD Madonna and Finn Balor. The next person to come in will either be Drew McIntyre or Dominic Mysterio. Finn Balor bounced face first off the seat of one of the chairs that have been set up in the ring. 5 seconds, and we'll see what happens here. McIntyre is entering. Everyone is ready for Drew McIntyre. And catches him and just throws him. And that's the same pretty much to Sami Zayn, who then vertical suplexes him. We've now got this inverted Alabama Slam from Sami Zayn onto Sami Zayn. And now you've got Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre. This is the only reason he wanted in this match, allegedly, was to get his hands on Jey Uso. The Uso chants continue to go around the arena here. Now Uso and McIntyre, one-on-one. Look at the Future Shock. Kick to the midsection. Win last 1 minute 40 before Cody Rhodes will enter this match. McIntyre having his way with Jey Uso currently. And now we've got most of the members of Team Judgment Day in the same ring as Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre. McIntyre looking for Claymore, gets super kicked by Uso. Jamie Sammy with a 1D. $15 to go. Just like what happened at last year. When Sammy stood in for Jimmy when he got injured. And now Cody Rhodes enters War Games for the first time. I can hear Dutty chants going up, which is appropriate. Cody throwing Priest, who is now hung up. Not sure if it's intentional or not, but it's happened. Lovely clothesline by Cody Rhodes. Big back body drop. Cody Rhodes is a one-man wrecking crew right now. Inverted suplex onto JD McDonough. Cody has retrieved a bull rope. His father's bull rope. They both want the bull rope and they're going to work together as a team. And using the bull rope as a weapon, as a team. And the actual... Oh, hello. The bull rope is between Finn's legs. And that's not a place you want to be. They're now arguing about if all of them are going to show up. Is he going to show up? I'm trying to hear what the crowd think. I'm not sure, but I think that maybe CM Punk chance. 10 seconds and Dominic Mysterio enters. Then we've got 3 minutes until Randy is supposed to enter. Dominic Mysterio is just getting involved with everybody. The 3-minute countdown has begun. We're going to get the 3 amigos. We are. Dominic just realised where he is on the 3rd amigo. He's trapped with Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, and Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Into the metal cage. The fans are loving it. Table is pushed across to the other side. Oof, Dominic Mysterio thrown into the steel by Cody Rhodes. There's a lot of action everywhere. We've got to try and keep an eye on it all. The table has been set up in the corner on the right hand cage. They've thrown Mysterio to, and literally they just ransack Rollins and the team. They're outnumbered 5-4. We're about to get the last member announced. Will it be Randy Orton? Will it be somebody else? As we get this down from Priest and McIntyre. The CM Punk chants are very loud right now. Very loud. We got a triple choke slam happening here, maybe. On Zayn, Rollins, and Rhodes. Moonsault, coup de grace, and a frog splash. And gentlemen are now moving the table. It's very rare could we bring out the briefcase. Priest has got him up and put Rollins through the table with a razor's edge. 10 seconds left. Will we hear voices? Oh, she's bringing Money in the Bank down. Here comes Orton. So I was right on both counts. Here he is. The Viper's back. Oh, I've missed that music. And now, War Games can begin. Randy Orton. That beautiful scoop slam. He's still got it. Another one to Madonna. First time in 18 months we've seen Randy Orton in a WWE ring, and my god, did it feel good. And now he's got in position for the draping DDT. Bye bye, Balor. Vintage Randy Orton. The cell phones are all up, the flash bulbs are going. Oh, Orton and McIntyre have locked eyes. I like this. They had a great rivalry over the WWE Championship in 2020. Priest is stepping very slowly through McIntyre and Orton, and now Priest getting involved. Oh, McIntyre didn't like that Priest got involved there. And now we're trying to pair off on Randy Orton. He is now 1-4 to a finish. Five on five, completely fair. And will we see Orton get the victory, or will we see one of the others perhaps? Because of course we've still got Rhea at ringside with the Money in the Bank. Are we going to get a 5-way draping DDT? We do. That was phenomenal to see. That was wonderful. Oh, and Randy wants the RKO on Priest. Oh, he's looking at the Uso. Like, he hasn't forgotten him. Jey Uso just saved Randy Orton from Damian Priest. RKO to Mysterio. Stomp to Priest. Cody Cutter to Balor. Hell of a kick to McIntyre. Followed by an Uso splash. And then JD McDonald left. McDonald top of the cage with Sami Zayn. If you escape the cage, you forfeit the match. Randy Orton is standing there waiting. They're not going to throw McDonald for the Avalanche RKO. They are, aren't they? They're going to launch McDonough. Oh, he caught him perfectly. And he throws Priest to Rhodes. And he takes the Crossroads. Team Cody wins. Oh, Orton and Uso here are stabbing a stare down. They do shake hands, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did cross paths on Raw Monday night. Wow. No. My feed just cut out very briefly. Typically. So I hope nothing's actually happening when I'm restarting it. Now, thank goodness. I should show you replay quickly. Yeah, I was hoping they weren't doing a quick cash in. That would have been very embarrassing. Wonderful Cody cutter. Hell of a kick. Does surprise me that they had McIntyre take so much here. Trying to build him up. I feel like they're building up, let him out of the company almost. The trust he had in Orton to literally like fully thin himself out for that RKO. Incredible. And the Cody Rhodes with the Crossroads. Phenomenal. The landscape of Monday Night Raw might just have changed. Is that it? It's Punk! I am genuinely gobsmacked. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. The landscape of WWE has changed forever. Oh. All I'll say is, keep your nose clean this time, Punk. I'm begging you. And you could be a megastar here again. It's clobbering time. Who's he going to feud with? This is... wow. Just wow. Whew. Well, thank you to everybody who was watching along tonight. Unfortunately, Benny had some technical issues at the end there. But yeah, we witnessed 5 great matches and the return of CM Punk. Wow, is what I say to that. So yeah, that was insane. On behalf of all the SJP media, thank you for watching along with us. It's now close to 4 o'clock in the morning, UK time. It's time for us to get out of here. Thank you very much everybody for watching along with us. And yeah, we're out of here.